It's an angry sheep with a moody cow.
Yeah.
What?
Lack of funding.
It's an animal that's in a bad mood.
Oh. I thought it was getting your research funding pulled.
I'm sorry. I heard that the other day, and I've been laughing about it for days.
But that one's pretty good. I'll have to pull that out at the preschool.
Man, a lot of stuff happened last time, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of RP and a lot of progress really quickly.
We'll do some recapping in a moment here.
Yeah, I get the gist of it.
All right, well, everyone's here, so let's see. Looks like Beans is supposed to be scribe this week. I think he took over for Jimmy last week.
Yes.
Did you want to do scribe this week, Jimmy, to swap for him?
I can.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah,
So,
of course I do.
Jimmy will be
Yeah.
I'll do it
scribe.
in Jimmy voice.
Looks like it would be Oswin's turn to do quartermaster this week, starting his round. Unless someone else wants to do it.
Pop his arms off.
I'm always fine running quartermaster, but yeah, if you want to take over, I'm all about that as well.
What do I need to do? This will be the first time I did quartermaster ever.
It's usually pretty easy. If the group wants to put something in the party treasury, you just kind of make sure it goes in there. And at the end of each day, just make sure you're paying your camp. So you'd minus gold from either the group treasure or like someone from the group will pay it. I don't know, depending on how you guys have that set up. Those are the two big things, though.
I'm willing to. I just need to be trained. That's all.
Yeah, you have access to the Magic Miscreants page, right?
Where is it?
So the link to it is in main chat under the pin.
Got it. Boom. Docs, Google, blah, blah, blah.
And you should have that anyway, because that's where you do stuff like ongoing effects. And like if you want to put something in the party inventory, you can transfer from your sheet into that area. But anyway, all right, so you're on that. Oswin. Your first week. And previous scribe is Beans. I assume you're taking the story point.
I would like to, yes.
Alright, so why don't you, if you are ready, give a recap of the events of last game.
Cool. So, we started last game about 11 a.m. We were deciding what we wanted to do with these mercenaries that we just captured. Oswin and Juan both took a pragmatic approach, advocating for their swift dismissal, while Toadleaf and Nick argued that they might have potential use in our camp. We ended up deciding that they would fit well in our camp, and we could use a few extra sets of hands. We then continued on towards the Iron Tide camp.
What? Yeah.
And after a day of travel, we came upon a open field with a mountain range in the background, or way off, and started seeing a lot more activity of hobgoblins and orcs. Osman suggested that we approach calmly with no weapons drawn and showing a white flag. And Nick and Juan led the party while the rest of us followed closely behind. And we eventually ran into a party of hobgoblin and orc warriors, and explained that we were emissaries from human settlements and were directed to this location by Captain Graves. The soldiers took us to the main camp to kind of explain what was going on, and we were able to get a meeting with Orchard as well as Erdul. Orchard is the leader of the Iron Tide War Band, and Erdul seems to be a mage of some sort. We explained our position, that we wanted them to end the siege on Chaur, and we were no friends of Blackwater, just as they were. And we talked a bit. They told us, we decided that we would be able to kind of show our worth and value by taking on a mission that they gave us, either fight a ferocious wyvern that had been laying waste to the Irontide soldiers, or explore some ruins in the cave that the Irontide was hiding it, or was using as a home base. This cave had taken a bunch of their own soldiers had disappeared in the cave. Yeah. Oh. And so we decided to venture into the Forbidden Cave and try to figure out what was going on down there. Within a few steps of us entering the cave, the ground started trembling. Osman ran forward to try to distract whatever was causing that trembling, and he fell into a hole when we were then jumped by a bunch of onkegs, which are insectoid-like creatures.
No.
Who
Sorry, muting.
who spit acid and have claws that crush people. So we took care of them, and killed them all, and then I cast Tensor's Floating Disc so that some of our members could hide down there to reduce the vibrations we make in the ground, so these onkegs might not attack us. We moved forward, came across a tunnel that has a chest in it, an obsidian chest, and when Oswin and Nick ventured towards it, a glowing rune appeared, and it looks like that rune is set to explode should anybody cross a certain line. And that is where we are at.
All right, thank you for that recap. So it's the 6th of fall at 11:50 a.m. when we'll pick things back up. I noticed there were 2 tokens out for beans. Do you remember why that is?
There was. I transformed into beans.
Oh, that's right.
And then I was saying, yeah, like, I just typed it in the chat. I'm like, because I did it to hold stuff in the disc, and I'm just like, this is a lot of trouble. And starting this week, I'm just going to transform back into myself. So
The square one.
I mean, you can still use your token and just say you're transformed. You don't have to use his picture.
But I like using the pictures. It cracks me up.
All right, fair enough.
But yeah, I'm gonna go back to.
All right, I will poof you out then. Oh, and I think I might need a new picture from Nick, because your picture is kind of from your old race since you switched over to human.
Oh, okay.
It's not a big deal now, but just at some point.
All right.
When you get a chance, they'll need light again.
Oh, will you? There you
Gotta
go.
kill me. Just gonna have to kill my character.
Alright, you should have light again. Just make sure you're marked with the light thing. So yeah, what does the group want to do?
You guys, I think I'm gonna bum rush it. Can I jump?
No.
I think I could. I seriously. Guys, just look at me.
Just
trust
listen.
me. Just trust me. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump as far as I can.
No.
And if this thing blows up, it's not even gonna hit me. Like, look where it's
No.
at.
How do we know it's gonna blow up?
No.
Exactly. All right.
How do we know
I'm
it's not
thinking
gonna
about
like freeze you, or turn you to stone, or cause you
Because
to
I'm gonna-
disappear?
Because I'm gonna jump over it, Juan.
Can I get
I
light?
don't know if it's something you can just jump
Yeah,
over.
I'll put light on you.
I said no. Okay, I'm
back
moving.
way up.
Just mark yourself with the torch.
I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Hold on. Well, why is everybody
No,
running
you're not.
away?
Dude,
Just-
Because you're
I
doing
want
bonds.
to take 8. That doesn't stop that.
all we know is that it glows when we walk past it. We don't know
I'm gonna
that it hurt us.
stay in eyesight and cautiously move to this.
All right.
back
How about
wall
this?
and
What
watch.
if? What if we stand back here and I Can I blast it? I wonder with my.
I think you tried that last session. Go ahead, shoot it.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it did
Oh, nat
anything
one.
to it.
Okay.
But yeah,
Give me the spring on.
it
yet?
seems like the your Eldritch Blasts don't really affect non-creatures. And in general, it seems like the rune is not really affected by physical hits. It seems like it's just kind of magically imprinted on there. You might have to dispel it.
I can't see
that's
anything.
right. That's what we.
Is Jimmy on the map at all? see
Probably
Jimmy at all.
not. I probably have to
Yeah,
add him.
where's Jimmy? All right, so I can jump 30 feet, right? Or is it half?
You can jump up to your strength score if you have a running start.
Okay, I got a 15. I can jump 15 feet. So let's say, hypothetically, right? Because it starts glowing right here. This is where I want to jump.
Yeah.
15 feet.
And you need it.
All I can
10
say is,
foot running.
if you really ask Lou, he'll be happy to give you a new character. You don't
Right
need to do
there.
all this.
Well, no, I don't think anything's gonna happen, guys. I think it's just,
I mean,
Well, actually, I should jump from here. I'm guessing, right? Because if I jump here, I'll probably get hit if it like sends out a beam.
yeah, it's hard to say. You can certainly try and see what happens. You're not sure how the rune is going to react to you continuing to move forward.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, guys. What do you think?
Juan-
No?
Juan is going to say, "All right, Nick, you got it. I'll be here for heals if you need it."
All right, next. I'll do it for the next one. All right, guys. Yeah. All right. I'll do it on the next one. If we come across another one,
I mean,
No, what if
You can't go up on the wall.
there's not a chest behind the other one?
no, I'm
Is
saying
it-
I'm not gonna jump. I'm just gonna move back over here. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'll do it for the next one.
So
Oh, you're
Beans,
talking about one.
Yeah, Juan is up on the wall. He can't actually
Why
be
to
up on the
climb?
wall. Unless he's climbing
Sorry.
up there.
it sounded like Juan just gave you bardic inspiration.
Oh, did you?
Alright, Jimmy, you lit up a torch. Just mark yourself as, a light source.
So it can help you jump past it and not take damage. I believe in you, Nick.
Nick already left. He went back towards the middle of the cave over there.
Oh,
I'm gonna pull out my lute and start playing the ballad of Nick the Coward.
I love that song.
I
everybody
like that.
stand back.
I
I'm
like
going to do the same thing I've been doing. And then Oswin's going to start doing the stomping dance thing of moving around, gently looking for holes and stomping for if there's issues.
Alright, you are stomping around, checking for issues, but so far, at least in this area, when you stand there, a rune will light up on the wall here.
Okay. Beans, I've got a rune right here, and I'm pointing right at it. And I'm going
I
to go
see.
over here. Do I see a box?
Alright, as you step there, the rune will
Oh, no.
get back over there. You were here. The rune will explode.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So I need Dex. Get back over there. What are you doing?
Kidding.
Wait, where?
What else are
Who?
you doing?
That wasn't all the way.
Juan, get over. Yeah, you were. Get over there, Juan. You were there. I need a Dex save from you too. So there is an explosion of force energy. Luckily, Oswin gets out of the way. It kind of both of you do.
Oh,
That's good.
nice, Juan. Nice one, Juan.
Wait, both of them?
Save.
Just looking at like, I wasn't
so
meant to be here.
21 points of damage will half to 10 as the explosive, while the force energy strikes you, but luckily it only kind of grazes you. And then the rune it seems like it has gone inert. It's no longer glowing.
Okay, I think I'll make it, boys.
I brush off my shoulders like nothing happened, and I was like, see, Nick? Told you, nothing at all. And I gave you some inspiration. Go grab that chest.
Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm gonna do a running jump.
I pull out my lute, and I start playing the ballad of Nick the Heroic to encourage him.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump from right here. I'm gonna go 15 feet. So that would be from here, right there. Sound good?
No.
Sound good.
Here we go.
All right, so you go jumping. This will indeed pulse as you do, so I need a dex save.
And you are inspired if you fail it.
Okay. Luckily,
You add the inspiration to the roll, don't you?
do you want to add inspiration to that?
I will. What is it? A
Alright.
D4?
You get a
D6. All right, so that will pass.
19. Woo!
I'm rolling real dice. Hang on. 10.
Oh no.
That way Lou can fudge the numbers. House rules.
17. Not fudging him. 17 will half to 8, so you take 8 points of force damage. Is this
But I'm
discharges.
outside the range.
It blew up when
No.
you jumped. So while you were flying through the air, the force wave struck you.
So I do 8.
Yeah. The 8 points of force damage.
That's not too bad.
Luckily, luckily being in the air maybe softened the blow a bit.
Yeah.
So Toadleaf says to Nick, he says, "Go ahead and claim your prize." As he looks at the chest.
Well, there isn't actually a chest there. It's what looks like an obsidian box. As I had mentioned. Do you want to go examine it?
So I'll let somebody else examine it, I think. I'm just gonna
I'll
stand
go
back
up
here.
and try to disarm it, then just check and see if there's traps.
Yeah.
There isn't exactly traps. Oddly enough, it doesn't seem like there's any way to open this. You could do an investigation, though. It just seems like a box of obsidian.
I'm hurt over here, boys.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Nick seems winded from his brush with damage. So you're looking
dirt on it.
You're like looking over this thing. Beans kind of, I guess, will walk over, take a look himself. And as Beans is examining it, you would notice some fingerprints. At which point, when you look closer, you think you can touch them. Like, they look like more like imprints in the obsidian than actual fingerprints. This might do something.
I look at Beans and say, should I put my hand on it?
Well, Beans saw them, not you.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
I'll pass that along.
Alright, so Beans shares his discovery.
Yeah.
Now I'll ask that question.
I am unsure.
Will you want to stand back and I can try it?
The other option is for me to cast detect magic to see if there's any magical signatures that might blow up.
I wonder if I can lick it.
It's a smart idea, Beans. Do one of us have it still up or no?
I
don't
don't
think so.
think so.
It requires concentration.
Yeah, I've removed my token so many times. I was
All right.
thinking one of us.
Well, it
had
only
up,
lasts
but
10
maybe-
minutes anyway, so
I'm gonna lick it.
Alright,
Lick it.
so you lick the fingerprints, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
All right. Is there any taste to it? Does it taste like anything?
Tastes kind of dirty and sandy, kind of dusty maybe,
All right.
like old cave taste.
I think it's safe to. Yeah. It doesn't
Maybe,
taste the best, but I think it might be safe to touch, guys.
some of us begin resting if we need to recover, and I'll begin ritually casting detect magic unless you're burning a spell slot.
Oh yeah,
on.
I was going to, since I don't have things that really require concentration for a while.
Cool.
Are you gonna do a ritual, or are you actually using a slot?
Ritual.
Okay. So you attempt to pass 10 minutes in the cave. The downside is something might show up. But nothing does, and you cast Detect Magic. The box does indeed have a magical signature on it. Appears to be transmutation. Transformation type magic. Often associated
relay
with,
that.
like, changing the physical properties of objects or people.
Oh.
I relay that to Beans and see what he says, since he's our Arcana dude.
Well, I don't really have any way of disarming magical traps at this point.
By the way, this wavy symbol means you are not yet at half health and wounded, but you have taken damage, so people know you're not at
okay.
full. That's why I put those on you.
Okay.
Okay.
I say, well, let's
It's
take
just
it
like-
with us for the time being. Nick, can you
Put
put
it
this
in the
your
bag. Yep.
Alright.
Put it in the bag of holding.
So
It's in the vest.
the obsidian chest is actually too big to fit in the bag of holding.
Oh my.
It's kind of
Oh.
large. The box of obsidian.
I say, fuck it. All right, I'm just gonna do it. Beans, you want to stand back?
Yeah, I would love to.
Unless you want to do it, Nick. He nopes the fuck out. All right, I put my hand
I'm
on
getting on the thing.
Nick runs back and jumps on the disc. Whoop.
What's happening? What's the plan?
I put my hand
Are we
on the
Alright.
fingerprints.
So you attempt to put your finger on the imprints, and the top of the box will light up. A bunch of runes appear and are flashing, and something is written in Dwarven underneath them.
What does it say?
So if you speak Dwarven,
I do.
it says, "Please enter the code."
Oh,
Well,
okay. And there are
Uh,
other symbols that are lighting up.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check. Might know something here. All right. Yeah, you're not able to make much sense of the symbols. They almost seem to be kind of appearing and flashing in random ways. You're not sure what the significance is to entering the code.
All right. Well, I'll just pick it up and carry it. Take it with us for the time being.
Maybe
And tell Beans as we're walking around, following Oswin as he's going to stomp around. We'll have a discussion about it.
All right.
Totally would say
So,
before you he would say, "Can do you think maybe I could try?"
So
Of course.
Beans, I assume you rolled because you wanted to take a look at it as well.
Yes.
So go ahead and go up next to it if you're doing that,
Oh,
because you would have to be adjacent to see it. Well, Dewdrop, you can't make much sense of it, but Beans with an 11 basically needed a 10. You think that the patterns from the blinking runes could possibly be manipulated to almost like play some sort of game to open it if one didn't know the code.
cool. I will let Juan know, as well as probably and Nick and Jimmy and Oscar.
Toadleaf, you want to play a game?
Sure, I love games.
I'll say, I know you do, bud. I know you're one of the best game players around. as I say that, he feels emboldened.
Awesome.
Cool. So, Toby, let's tackle this game.
So, investigation or perception can be used to make checks on this.
Cool.
You would have to beat a DC of 15. And up to
Cool.
2 of you
Well,
can work on it together.
Oh,
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Alright, well, Dewdrop fails.
So yeah, not even worth using it. I'm gonna say you got this.
oh,
Beans.
Alright.
Oh, I used my inspiration though, so 15.
You got Bardic as well, Beans.
You use your inspiration. What do you mean? Oh, you had
I was
used your
inspired.
inspiration. Okay.
Yeah, to get an advantage on the roll.
Alright. Did you say that before the roll and I just didn't hear you?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
There's a couple of people talking. Alright, so you are kind of messing around with it, and you push some symbols in, causing some matches to occur, and a green light will light up at the top of the chest.
Nice.
As the symbols begin to move faster, it looks like there's more code that needs to be cracked. The DC the DC is now 18, but it looks like you have
You
to
guys
go
both
again.
have Bardic as well, just so you're aware.
do I use that before or after I roll? Like, when do I roll
You
that?
can use Bardic
roll
after.
before-
You can
Okay.
you have to use it before I say what happens, but you can use it after the roll.
All right, here I go. I'm rolling.
Okay.
Okay. All right, 5. I mean,
Oh.
yeah, there you go.
25. Cool.
All right. So Beans' Dewdrop is just like his eyes are like crossing as he's like, "What does this mean?" Trying to figure out what's happening. Or Beans is just like Simon says, "Beep boop beep boop beep boop," just like pressing those runes as they light up. And once again, there is a flash and a green light. A second green light now appears at the top of the chest as the symbols start speeding up even more. DC 20 to continue.
That's
good.
Okay. Do you want to roll first, Toby?
Ooh, use your Bardic.
Inspiration.
I'm gonna use my Bardic with
D6.
Okay.
D6. Okay. Plus a
Big
D6.
fucking 2, baby. Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Beautiful.
So Toadleaf is finally kind of getting the hang of this as he's like figuring this out. Now pressing the symbols as well. A third light will flash on the top, at which point the top of the box will vanish. And there is stuff inside.
Yeah.
I say this is what happens when you make fun of fairies. Beans, they get focused.
Yeah. Totally. He
Nope.
locked the fuck in.
No king,
Apparently-
no king shaming the fairies.
I say, see, they are good at games, Beans.
Nice job.
One moment.
Matt, you have your inspiration for another
What's in there?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
So that is what you see within the box. Looks
Oh.
like a bunch of components.
There's a lot of dust in here.
Let me keep the
Well,
box.
dusts and just various things. Well,
over
the
and
box
look, and I go-
doesn't seem like it's of much use anymore, as the top is now missing. But you certainly
looks-
could carry it
goes,
around if you want.
Yeah, can I carry it?
Yeah, sure, if you want to pick it up.
Yeah, I'll
Juan
pick
just
it.
looks at it and goes, it's wizard and shit. Nah, nothing good. And walk away.
I hope somebody's recording all that. Oh,
I want to drop the box in this hole.
It's in the journal and the main chat.
Alright, so the obsidian box falls into the hole, and you would hear a loud shattering as it hits the stone down below. Making some noise. You're hoping that didn't attract any attention.
Ooh, do I detect any magic coming from these holes in the meantime?
Which holes? Oh, Toadleaf.
This one.
As you step there, the walls around you light up. Two
Oh, God.
runes appear. So yeah, who took the components? Did anyone?
Party treasury.
Yeah, I guess so that would go. So if they said the party treasury, that would be you, Oswin. You just kind of put those with the.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what page that's on. So.
It should be on the party treasury
Party,
tab.
inventory.
The nice thing is,
Party
I think you can
inventory.
use like Control F and just look for components, and it might have a
Gotcha,
section for
I'm-
it already.
Gotcha.
There is a section for components there.
So yeah, Toadleaf, as you kind of walk in this area, or float, I guess, if you're using your wings, 2 more runes would light up here.
I'd call to Nick and say, Nick, your services are needed. I will heal you.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up?
I run away.
What happened? Whoa. What happened?
Go walk over there and find out, Nick. Just don't walk too fast.
He stepped on a mine.
Okay, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, so they would stop glowing as Toadleaf backs away, but you can still see kind of where they are.
Glad you didn't drop the. You
See
dropped
the
the
mark
right
of
there. Stop moving.
So yeah, they would light up as one. Steps
show
between
Nick.
them.
What he's talking about, and then say these, and then I just run away.
I think I can make that jump.
Before we do that, why don't we go down the south one where I stupidly set those ones off?
It's a smart idea.
Check
Can
out that
anyone
area
heal
first.
me?
Yeah, but why?
What?
I've got 1 spell slot left. That's the reason why I asked why.
So
Save your
mean.
magic.
Alright, so you begin
mean.
walking to the south.
And I
Right.
will ask people to step back while I stomp ahead.
Alright, so as you're stomping here, you would feel, Oswin, with your passive 18,
Yep.
a slight tremor somewhere underneath you.
Tremor.
Then it goes away. Something's moving around below you.
Guess what? We've got incoming. I'm going to start tap dancing right here. Everybody get ready for me to be swamped. No, Nick, step back so you can come in later.
Alright, so you
And I'm going to tap dance.
you tap dance a bit, but you don't feel the tremor anymore for whatever reason.
Get ready for those holes that are already made to pop open or to have something come out. And I'm going to slowly walk forward, people.
Alright.
Um,
Oh, so as you step there, unfortunately, well, actually, sorry, you would see that this area seems like it might
Fully.
be unstable.
I'm going to try to stomp it open before
Yeah,
stepping
because
on
I
it.
forgot you had already fallen and we're kind of looking for those. So
We
yeah,
also do have a 10-foot hole if you want to poke with that.
a hole would open as you kind of stomp there.
I look down at. Do I see anybody?
So that one, the other one I think fell out of your view. This one only falls about 40 feet. Still not something you want to fall into, but not as bad.
Do I see an opponent?
Lude,
And I think, let me see. Yeah. Wait, what did you ask? Do you see what?
An opponent, because
Oh no,
I'm gonna.
there's nothing down there right now.
Because you said tremoring on the other side, so I'm double checking. Somebody's pretty
Yeah.
loose, so I'm shutting up.
So you don't feel the tremors anymore. At least not for the time being. Yeah, it seems like it's clear.
Somebody was trying to get Lou's attention.
yeah,
Who's
do I
getting my
detect
attention?
anything coming down the holes with my detect magic up the entire time?
Not within 30 feet. Because remember, that spell only
Okay.
lets you detect 30 feet.
Dewdrop, are you flying?
Yeah, I assume he
I asked
flew
Beans
over
to
the
lower
hole.
me 10 feet down on the disc so I can detect if there's anything down there.
I don't think it works that way.
Up
No.
ahead, everyone! There's another box!
Yeah, there's a box. Wait, don't anybody else
think-
go forward. Let me check the area first.
Can I pause real quick, Oswin? Can you not lower the disc?
It stays within 10 feet of me, but just kind of floats around me. Let me see.
So if you
It
lower me
already
10
touches
feet,
the
I
floor.
would be
can't
able to
lower
see
my
the
disc.
bottom.
No, if the floating disc goes over space, it tries to level itself out just above the flooring. So you will drop until the bottom if it can fit down there.
Which it should be able to.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
Well,
that's
if you,
you're going to be taking fall damage
Why?
because the disc will drop to meet the ground that it's over.
Yeah, it'll fall into the hole.
It's only going to fall 10 feet.
No.
it
It's
falls.
40 feet.
It'll fall the whole way. Well, it'll fall.
Oh.
What is it? 30 feet? Because yeah, it falls because it hovers however far above the ground. Wait, how high above the ground does it hover?
3 feet.
This can't
3
move
feet?
across a 10-foot deep pit, nor
Yeah.
should it leave.
So it would just kind of plummet down the hole and just like stop at 3 feet from the bottom. So
Oh,
yeah.
I misunderstood how this spell
it's not like
works. My
telekinesis
apologies,
where you
friends.
can just elevate yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, forget that. My bad. Thanks for teaching me, Beans.
It was Oswin, not me.
Thanks, Osmond.
Luckily,
for your
Oswin
magical
has a bit of an
tuition.
understanding of the Tensor's floating disc spell from his time as a mercenary.
So
Where are you
useful
going?
tool.
I was thinking of jumping across this thing again.
Yeah,
Hold
we've
on,
got this
Nick.
one to play with.
Baby steps.
And so I've checked out the area and there's no other traps or anything.
So looking around, you would see the like as before. There's kind of the obsidian box sitting there in the dirt. Nothing as far as traps, at least from what you can tell.
Excellent. My job is done. Obsidian box is your guys. I'm getting out of the way.
Hey, Osmond,
Nick?
can you check the entire way just to make sure?
To the box and back, I did. The only spot I didn't check is where Jimmy's standing, and Jimmy's standing on it.
Okay.
Nick, wait before
Sorry, I
you
didn't
do
see you
that.
go all the way to the box, sir. I apologize.
Yeah, I did that when we were doing the disc, explaining the disc.
Show you my disc.
Is it that flat and floppy?
I don't even know what that means.
Hey,
Yeah,
Nick,
what?
wait before you go through those explosions until they get done with the box here.
My disc is 3 feet off the ground.
Alright, I still have detect magic up, so I'll come over.
Alright, same as before. You would be feeling a transmutation aura coming off this box.
I'm going to be standing here so I can keep an eye on the hole and be out of range of the box, hopefully. Actually, I'll be right there. See if I can
I
be
call
up against
Beans
the wall.
over.
And
Billy, do you mind helping?
Okie dokie.
I got you.
What is this, Arcana or something? I forget.
Yeah, so the two of you are once again going to try to activate this and see what you can do with it.
Yes.
Alright, I only see... Oh, there you are. Okay, so two of you are
Yeah,
there.
sorry. I was standing on Toad Leaf.
No worries. Alright, so you are kind of looking for the fingerprints. When... Toadleaf, you would feel a slight tremor as something suddenly smashes through the ground behind you.
Oh.
Beans, you are surprised as your high or your low passive perception kind of kept you from noticing that.
I'm bad.
I need initiative rolls. As a huge shark-like creature just comes burrowing through the ground from below.
Oh damn.
The creature is almost 10 feet large, even on all fours. Partially in the ground as it's coming up to snap at Beans. So, make sure we get initiatives from everyone. And the first to go is going to be... Looks like Jimmy. Alright, so Jimmy, what are you gonna do? As this thing comes smashing through the ground, about to attack your people, you're quicker than it is, so you can act.
Okay.
You're number one with the bullet.
So I'm not
shit.
surprised, right? I
Shit.
have like a full turn of action.
You are not surprised, no.
I
Well,
say, this is nothing new to me.
I think, yeah, I think the only one surprised... Oh, wait, Nick has a 9, although he's not even there.
Yeah, I'm like so far back.
So he might be surprised as well, just because he's not in the area. So we'll say, yeah, everyone but Nick and Beans.
What?
Is not surprised. So
I
you just
am
hear a
gonna-
crash, and you're like, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, the fuck?
I am gonna yell, "Cripes, boys! It's a bogey!" and run up on this terrifying monster and try to help my tiny, vulnerable friends.
Alright,
Are you
apparently
going to be on the disc or
jumping
off
up
the
on
disc?
the disc. Oh, well, he'd have to be on it. Yeah!
Oh, okay.
It's on top of the disc. I didn't.
No,
catch that part.
it's next to the disc, but the disc is next to it. You can jump up on the disc to attack it.
Would that grant me any sort of advantage?
Probably not high up enough to get high ground, because this thing's huge. So it would just be a normal attack. You just get the flank +2.
It also
Sick.
couldn't tremor sense us, right?
All right. Yeah,
Probably
+2,
not.
right?
It does look like it has eyes, though, so you don't think it's blind.
well, let's just say I do for flair then.
Can't see anything.
And,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna get him.
Do
Alright.
it.
Oh my god.
So yes, you punch the hard outer hide of this thing. Feels like stone, but you do manage to damage it.
And this is with the dagger, so it's actually
Oh,
magical.
stab it then.
Piercing too.
Alright. So you shank this thing as it's about to bite Beans.
I say, "Up here, ugly," and then I'm just gonna try to whack him.
Alright. Well, I need a damage roll. So that's 8 piercing you
sorry.
did?
I did damage rolls. You see it in the chat. It
I
was
see.
8.
That was 8 piercing. Alright,
Yeah.
and you're doing an unarmed strike. Oh, a 10? No, that's just gonna punch its hard shell, but not be enough. Its AC is 17.
Okay. I
Alright.
yell, "Its AC is 17, boys."
Alright, anything else?
That's it for me.
What does this AC you speak of, friend?
Alright,
I don't hear
Oswin.
any cooling things.
So you felt the tremor as well, luckily, and are not surprised, even though you're a little far
I'm
back.
running down here, and I'm letting you know,
Ass crease.
Lou, that I actually have a second entry that's down below. That's my homunculus, and it still has my name on it. So, just,
Okay.
sorry. I target him, and
I don't see your
saying
homunculus.
up?
Oh, I see. Did it roll a 20? Alright, so it would go after you.
but I modified it to be just after me, because it's supposed to go just after me. Excuse me, I meant to do that,
Ooh, alright. So you
and I missed.
hurl, you hurl a fireball, which will just kind of dissipate off of its hard outer shell.
Hard.
Anything
And
else?
then that's it for me, and my homunculus is going to move here, so that's both of our turns. We're done.
Alright. One. What are you gonna do? The creature is
what am I
now
going to-
turning towards Jimmy. Looks like it's getting ready to snap at him instead of Beans.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
I just look at him and I say, "Ah, why don't you go eat that, you big bug?" In the voice of Jimmy.
Fair enough. So you do a mental attack. Doing a wisdom save. Alright, so it would fail, taking 2 points of psychic damage. Getting disadvantage. Yeah.
Yes, sir. as my bonus action, because I want to stay on this thing, I am just actually. That's not going to do anything. Yeah, I'm just going to end my turn then.
All right. So, Oswin, you feel something moving around underneath you. It is
Get
now
ready,
the
boys.
hawk's turn.
The hawk wasn't given commands, so
Alright,
it is
so he's just
dodging and
chilling.
flying.
Alright, Beans is surprised. Dewdrop.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, where's the creature's initiative? Did I not roll for him? I must not have clicked it.
He rolled it. No, he rolled a 17. Hey, but 3's fine. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's weird. Alright, so Dewdrop, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to shock this thing with a shocking grasp.
Alright,
Nice.
25 will indeed shock it and get it angry at you.
Nice.
So you do 6 lightning.
Dr.
Doesn't
Chunky.
matter because I'm gonna go nana nana boo boo and leave.
Where are you going?
Going right here.
Okay.
That's my
Anything
turn.
else? Alright, so the Boule, angered at your nanny nanny boo boo. Let's go 5. 10, smashing into the side of the disc. Beans, do you have any Oppie ability?
No.
15,
Oh god.
20.
Oh, no.
Kind of burrowing as it moves. Then is going to lunge out of the loose dirt, snapping at you.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Luckily, 13 is not enough as you fly out of the way, barely avoiding the maw of this thing, as it kind of gets ready for a second attack, but that will be the end of its turn. And Nick, finally, you are kind of like, what is going on?
Yeah, I'm
and,
just like, what the fuck? Should I jump across this thing, guys?
and that would be it
Yeah,
for
my
your
turn.
turn, yeah.
Yeah.
So new round, Jimmy. Looks like Toadleaf got the thing's attention.
I'm totally jumping next turn.
Alright. Jimmy is gonna stab it with his dagger again. I think that's a good start. I can't flank it with the positioning of wand somehow, can I?
You could go down there. That's flankable.
I just have to be down here.
Yeah, or the space next to it. Either of those would be fine.
Yeah, let's just go to here then. Let's sit down.
Alright,
Alright,
so
so
you...
Jimmy's gonna
Yeah.
sort of juke around this giant shark beast thing. You can't hit what you can't see. And then he's gonna sink his dagger into, try to find a little sort of chink in its scales to slip his blade into.
Alright, oh yeah, so 27 would be enough as he is distracted by Toadleaf. You get a nasty stab, hitting it from the south, doing another 6 points, and once again getting its attention as it turns towards you. Anything
I'm
else?
I'm gonna take an unarmed strike.
Oh, once again, your fist can't seem to penetrate the armor. Yeah.
And
Crack.
then I am going to use a key point on Step of the Wind. That's my dodge action.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's disengage or dash. What's the one that's dodge?
Patient defense, I believe.
That's it. Thank you. Yeah. I'll find it here in a second and link it. But I'm going to use a key point on patient defense.
Alright, so you get dodgy as he's getting ready to snap at you, unless someone steals his attention. Oswin.
Mm-hmm.
You said there's something moving underneath me?
Oh yeah, there's definitely a tremor coming up from below.
Then I'm going to withhold my attack to punch whatever comes at me.
Okay.
And I'm going to have my homunculus servant just do disengage but move away from me.
Alright, homunculus moves.
Nick, get over here. So,
Moves north.
Is that gonna be in my way if I need to, like...
it's flying.
Alright, so you're readying an attack, basically.
Tiny. You are
Alright.
correct, because I know it's either going to land on me or next to me.
All right, Juan.
That's the impression I get, I should say.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just go rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
And I just say, ha! You can't take Jimmy. He's the best we've seen around here. Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
So another wisdom save, which it will fail, taking another 4. Looking angrily at you now.
Oh, he's looking at me?
Oh yeah. You
Oh,
yelled at
shit.
him and his brain started hurting, so he is unhappy about that.
I just
And the-
go. No reason to look at me, see? Meh. As
Yep.
I throw. I'm gonna throw a healing word myself.
Oh, no.
All right. So you go ruh-roh and quickly heal yourself, as you are not sure how this is going to go. All right. So that is it for you. From below, a creature comes smashing through the ground, which would give you a reaction attack on it, Oswin.
What the f-
Okay.
So you, oh, nice. You, as it comes out, you just like hammer fist your thunder gauntlet down on its head as it smashes right into it,
You were ready.
doing 11 points. Unfortunately, it will then hurl itself into the air and come slamming down upon you. I need a strength or dex save. Your choice. Oh, all right. So you are kind of caught flat-footed as this thing just comes barreling down on you, smashing its whole body into you. Rolling.
Yep.
So that would be 31 points of damage. As you are
Christ.
smashed against the wall by this thing, and I think that puts you to dying.
Is that the dying one? Yeah.
It is the skull book. The skull and crossbone is.
Oh, skull book. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, you're basically
I'm looking
kind
for a
of
book.
smashed into the wall as the air is knocked out of you, falling down to your knees. Still alive, but hanging on there, not feeling great. That's it for the boule. The hawk goes. Caw-caw.
Yeah, right.
I guess it doesn't have commands yet.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's going to hang out for the time being.
Yeah, and dodge again.
All right, Beans.
Cool. I am going to. These guys seem pretty rough.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think I am going to throw out a flaming spear.
Alright, so you yell out some incantations as a ball of flames bursts into being. Where are you putting that?
I am.
Alright, right there.
Yeah, not quite next. Yeah, right there. Perfect. So it's not next to Jimmy, not next to Toadful.
Alright, so the creature.
I'll toss it right there. I'll bonk into the creature.
Creature is confused by this, trying to dodge it. It will not, so it is burned for 10 points of fire.
Cool.
And, yeah, looks like it is afraid of the flaming sphere as it's trying to retreat, as well as snap at Juan. Anything else, Beans?
I am going to step back. Now, my floating disc follows me. Does that cause Juan to come with me?
Yes. So the floating disc and Juan would move as you do.
And,
Luckily, it doesn't provoke an oppie. No.
Yeah. Cool. And then I'll tell
force
the
movement.
bird to go fly over by Oswin. And that's my turn.
All right. Dewdrop. So yeah, you kind of saw to the southeast of you this Second one comes smashing up and just like crack Oswin against the wall as it did. He got a good hit on it, but it hit him hard too.
Can I do a healing word on him?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action healing word, first level. Oswin for 6.
Alright, so Oswin, you're brought back from the brink as your fatal or near fatal wounds don't feel as bad, but obviously you're not feeling great.
Thank
And
you.
then I don't want to be next to this thing, but I feel like if I attack it, it's gonna do something.
Thank you for the exhaustion part.
Yeah, no worries. So it looks like it is going to try to follow after Juan
Okay,
currently.
but I provoke an Oppie, so I gotta try this again. Shocking Grasp. Before you tell me if that hits, I'm going to do favorite of RSL, and that's going to be 2d4 to my attack.
Alright, so plus 2d4. 15 is not enough, and that would not affect it.
Wow. Okay.
AC
All right.
is 17.
17.
So much. Okay. That's all for my turn.
Alright, so the Boule is going to move. Jimmy, you have an Oppie if you want to take it.
I do. Is that with the dagger or my offhand?
You can use either. Your call.
I'll use the dagger.
Alright, so as it tries to move away, you would miss it. Just
Yeah,
barely.
Does he get Oppie from where Toadleaf is or no?
Well,
Flanking?
he would not have flanking from where Toadleaf is. And he doesn't have, I assume, like, inspiration or anything. Toadleaf, you would go next. You can take an Oppie if you want, as it's going towards Juan.
No, I don't have any weapons.
Alright. So it is going to rush up, lunging at you, Juan. Luckily, it does have disadvantage. 15?
That is still enough.
Alright, so it would strike you. Biting you for 39 piercing.
Oh my god.
I assume grabbing you in its mouth and just crunching you as you fall to your knees.
That, instantly drops me.
Alright, so your bard is now dying. Nick.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. How far can I move here since this is double movement diagonal, right?
Every second diagonal is extra. It should automatically calculate it if you use the Q.
Q.
Yeah, press Q once, then press Q when you get to where you want to go.
You should have.
Right?
I didn't know it was going to do fucking 39 damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
What do you think I was wanting to get the hell away from it?
Hex him. Oops. Sorry.
Which one are you
Yeah,
hexing?
The 1 by 1.
Alright, so you curse it with a hex.
This one here, right?
Before casting at it. So it becomes hexed.
Yeah, hit it with the Eldritch, hopefully.
Alright, blasting at it. 15. It's not going to be enough. AC 17, so it just kind of deflects off its hard outer shell.
Yep. That's it.
Okay, so that is it for you. New round, Jimmy. Unfortunately, Juan stole your the thing attacking you. Although if it had hit you, that might have been bad. Though I think 15 would have missed you.
Yeah. It's looking bad, folks, yells Jimmy. And,
Juan, are you okay?
I am I narratively try to stab it in the eyes?
You can't really hit to cripple it. That's not a mechanic in D&D. I mean, you could go for its eyes, and once it's like really low, you could, start narratively stabbing it.
Right. It's just gotta go by the numbers. Okay.
You could do you could do stunning stuff. Like that's something mechanically you can. Well, can you? 4th level, right? Oh shit! You think you have stun? All right, never mind.
No, 5.
It's 5.
So I would say, I'll use my talking and say to Jimmy, Jimmy, can wait, what would I say? Move back 5 foot.
Okay.
That's what he would say. You do whatever.
Right. Island specific.
Oh, he's against the wall. He can't move back 5 feet.
Well,
Moved away from this guy. So I guess what I'm gonna do is move back, and then take
Perfect.
a ranged throwing dagger attack at the one that's attacking Juan.
All right, so you hurl your +1 dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, 22 would
Returning.
strike it. That's right, it's returning. I forgot.
Yeah.
All right, so it is struck in. Oh, good damage. Doing 10 points, which would wound it. As it roars in anger and now turns around once again towards you, fury in its eyes.
When it roars, does that mean it drops me out of its mouth?
Oh, it already did. You're basically on your
Yeah.
knees on top of the disc right now, like a serious bite wound. Your armor is like crunched, and having trouble breathing.
Yeah. I think I really don't want to get killed by one of these things. I might dodge
Guys,
again.
it's mad at me. All right, so you ready for its attack?
Do another patient defense. I don't know that somebody else might do
Unless
something,
someone
but-
steals the aggro again.
Yeah, I understand.
But all right, so you're going patient as this thing is getting ready to charge you. It's turning towards you now. Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
All right, so Oswin, the creature is kind of looking north towards Nick right now. You are kneeling down underneath it. You're still kind of prone. What do you want to do?
Can I actually get up, or
Ye-
like roll out from underneath it and get up, or do I have to
So-
stay down here?
You would, if you want to get up, you would have to leave its space, or at the end of the turn, you'd just be knocked prone again. So if you like crawled
Yeah.
over to here, but I don't think you'd have enough to stand at that point because that would be 20 feet of movement. So let's see. I guess you could stand and then move 15 feet. Yeah, I think that would be what you'd do. Like you could stand up and then just move to next to it.
Okay,
might get his
so I would
attention,
like
though.
you to control the. Oh yeah, go ahead. If you would show me where the 15 foot is, based on what you understand of it. And,
Just
okay,
right
so
here.
it's
Or here, either of those spots.
here, and then I'm going to use my last spell slot, which sucks. No, I'm not. I'm just going to punch him. Get.
All right, so you're going to punch him. Go ahead. 16 will miss as your Thunder Gauntlet crackles, but it does not penetrate his armor. He doesn't even seem to notice as he...
And
Yeah.
then in my bonus action, I'm going to do my enhanced defense so I can get some more temporary hit points.
All right, so you
And I'm
activate
it. That's
your
done.
armor's magic to shield yourself a little bit more. Juan, I need a whispered death save.
I'm gonna emboldening bond.
Okay.
You don't
I
have,
don't
it
have
fully behind.
I know you're just used to me saying it from Tuesday's game.
Gonna fake bond. All right, so you know what you got. The boule is gonna jump up this way, snapping at your dodging bird as it looks hungry. Arr.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, that bird is struck.
Goodbye, Stephen Hawking. He was not
taking 26 piercing as he just poofs away, and the Boule looks confused as he didn't get a meal out of that.
Stephen Hawking is not as mobile as we thought he was.
Alright, Beans.
Alright, so, I guess, bonus action. I'm gonna bonk the Boule, and Jimmy, make sure you do not end your turn within 5 feet of the spear, or it'll hurt you.
Alright, so he has to make a dex save, I believe.
Yeah.
As the, he will fail it, as he is, not quick enough. So how much does he take?
Oh, good roll.
5 points,
Nice.
alright. 5 fire. As he kind of snarls at it, and as it burns him, and again, he looks confused as to why this flame is following him.
As an action, I am going to run up to Juan, expend a use of my healer's kit to stabilize him,
Alright, so one is stabilized is your action. Anything else?
and then I'm running back and cowering in the corner.
Alright, Dewdrop.
Yes. And now the plan. Here we go. All right. Let me do some measuring real quick. Make sure. Yep, that works. Being right here. Okay. For my action, I'm gonna go ahead and use my 1 daily cast of Fairy Fire
Alright.
on this one, and I want to make sure it only targets in a way where it hits him.
Alright, so it will attempt to dodge your proof of light dex save.
Yep. Violet light.
Oh, it makes it. So it will dodge. Unfortunate.
Yes, definitely.
Well,
Let me see if I have anything else I can do here. No, that's kind of all I can do. Oh well.
there's it.
Alright, so that is it for you. Cause yeah, it was DC 14, so it just got it. The Boule is indeed gonna charge over at Jimmy. Ignoring the fairy for now, and snap at him, luckily with disadvantage. Yeah, you would jump to the side as a large maw snaps right next to you. Nick.
I can't shoot at this thing without it having a +2 to its AC, huh?
Well, which one? This one?
Yeah.
You can, because Toadleaf is flying at 10 foot height, so he is above it. So it does not have cover right now.
Alright. And
Oh!
I end my turn.
Oh my god.
Alright, so yeah, you're freaked out by these things or something. Okay, that is it for Nick, as he kind of stumbles trying to fire this thing straight. Jimmy.
Alright, Jimmy is a little rattled by the situation with this creature, but he's got his little dagger in his hand. He's like, alright, let's dance, you ugly lizard.
It's just like knife fighting, like in a Soviet prison with a huge 10-foot large Boule. I can see it.
He brings a knife to a shark fight.
Oh, and he hits it again. Well, you're doing good with this little knife. Just shanking this thing. Oh, another 10. Wow.
At least someone's doing damage.
Alright, and that actually puts it to badly
Consistent.
wounded.
Okay, I'm gonna take my free unarmed strike.
It's snarling at you.
I'm just gonna try to bop it in the nose like you're supposed to do with sharks.
Oh, apparently you do. Jimmy the Boule Slayer.
Yep.
That's what you needed. Just
It's-
bop it in the nose.
It's really pissed off now, so I'm gonna bop it in the nose. Let it know who's boss.
Does
Steve
that seem to
Irwin.
do anything when I bop it?
It made him really upset.
Because
Yeah.
His
Good.
nose,
Good.
like, kind of,
That one,
the stone on his nose kind of cracked a little from your fist.
that one's for Juan.
Oh yeah.
And
MVP for sure.
did I dodge again?
That's up to you. It looks like it is going to try to snap at you. Actually, I will say, never mind. So this thing looks like it might try to retreat at this point, because its wounds are starting to add up. So it looks like it might be trying to dig into the ground.
Okay.
Oh, hell
Alright.
no.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna end my turn there. I think.
Okay.
They try to stop it getting away, lads.
Oswin. So this thing is now turned back towards you, Oswin. It looks like it is going to try to take a snap at you, but you do act first.
Who wants to live forever?
I got this, guys. Just spit out a bunch of blood. Oh, yeah. There's a crackle of thunder as you just smash this thing in the face.
Damage.
Taunting it. And, yeah, it looks like it's about to snap at you. Anything else? Oops.
I'm gonna roll with the bunches. Keep going. Nope.
Alright. Juan.
I'm just unconscious now that Bean
Yeah, he's
stabilized
just
me.
chilling.
Yeah, so you are down, and no longer dying. But yeah, okay, so that's it for you. The bulle is indeed going to lunge and try to snap at you. A bite. Oh, 25 will strike you.
Wait.
Oh,
wait.
yeah. What do you got?
I'm gonna silvery that shit.
All right. So let me roll again.
Jesus.
Ka-chonk. Ooh,
Oh.
no. 24 is going to hit him. What is, what you call it? Who are you giving the advantage to?
Jimmy the Spring.
Alright, Jimmy the
Good
Spring.
call.
Oh wait, hold on. I thought that was the other boule that was attacking. I'm being attacked.
No,
You have advantage on
no,
your-
Oswin.
No, no,
Oswin's
Oh,
being
okay.
attacked.
I thought
Jimmy-
you were silvery barbing that situation. Okay, thank you.
I'm hosed, so he's helping you out because you seem to be the one doing the damage.
Alright, so
Damage.
Oswin, once again, is kind of caught in the jaws and brought down to his
Oh.
knees. Yeah.
Question:
Mm-hmm.
my max hit points are 31. What does that do for the 30 damage? Anything different? I can't
So
remember
if you went
instant
to
death or-
negative 30, you would have died from massive damage. But luckily, you are only at negative 24. Or, sorry, 21. So, no, you're not dead, just badly wounded. Beans.
So 42 would have killed him.
Yes. If you didn't silvery barb that would have killed him.
Bonus action, I'm gonna bonk this dude again.
Bonk. Alright. Once again, the flaming spear rushes at it. Again, it's very frustrated that this fire keeps following it around. This time it does dodge out of the way, taking 4 points.
Damage. Darn. Cool.
Yeah.
So that was bonus action. Oh, I did this in the wrong order. I guess. Yeah, I'll mind sliver. Oh, Jesus.
Alright.
Work.
So you hit it with a mind sliver. Int save.
Everything counts.
Oh, negative 2 will fail. So it takes
Yeah.
1 point of psychic. Again,
Yeah.
confused as to where all this damage is coming from. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Dewdrop.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shocking grasp this thing again so I can flee.
Alright. There's another blast of electrical energy. That will strike it.
I do get to flee. Perfect.
For 6. Okay.
All right, move over here. I'm gonna do a healing word on Juan.
Alright. So you heal Juan. 6, yeah. Juan is once again conscious. No longer dying, but badly wounded.
And that's my turn.
Alright, the Boule is going to try to burrow away, so that would give you an Oppie as it does, if you want to take it, Jimmy.
Yeah. And he's gonna yell, not so fast, Jaws.
Oh, and once again,
Nice.
another
Oh,
stab.
baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he's going to check those dice.
Please kill it. Please kill it.
It's ridiculous rolling over there.
Load it.
It would go unconscious, or it would
What?
go into dying.
That's awesome.
That would mean that I would get temporary hit points as well
Yeah, it's at 0.
as I bring it down.
You're the real deal.
So you
And
gain
Jimmy's
some
just gonna like
temp, yeah.
raise his blood-covered robot hands to the roof of the cave and go,
His like shank all covered in Boule blood. All right, anything else?
That's all.
All right, Nick.
Well, that was just my opportunity.
Oh, right. That was the
yeah, I'm gonna
Boule's turn.
move over here.
So you used your reaction. Could be this one.
I think that was 25. And I'm gonna move my hex actually over to this guy then.
All right, it's a bonus action. Transfer it over.
Yeah. And then I guess I'll E-blast him, and it's not gonna do anything. Cool.
All right, so you blast this thing, but once again it bounces off its shell. Anything else?
That's it. Nope, I'll just stand here worthless.
All right, Jimmy, what are you gonna do? Yeah, Jimmy's stealing everyone's karma. It's 19s and 20s.
Jimmy is how? Let's see. What's the range of my dagger?
It's 2060, I believe.
Okay, so I can't quite reach that other guy there. So let's see. I am gonna take just one step over this way.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell across this pit and say, I am Jimmy the Spring, Slayer of Boule. And he's going to throw his dagger at this other one.
Nice.
All right, yeah, that would strike that
Oh
one.
my god, bro. So ridiculous.
There's like more blood splats out. All
You
right,
got it.
another 9 damage.
Ridiculous, bro.
Getting this one's attention. Yeah.
The dagger whirs back to my hand. I would like to know if I can use my bonus to you do an unarmed strike and try to stomp on the down one's head and try to kill it.
Yeah, you can attack it again.
I don't know if that's going to work due to its resistances,
Please.
but I'm going to try to curb stomp this other one.
Yeah, you just make an attack roll.
Wow.
17 would hit. So you stomp on this thing as its shell cracks even more, and it fails 2
There's
death
no
save.
way.
Jimmy's going primal here.
Oh my god.
He's like
This is actually awesome.
he's like the Doom
He's
guy
just
on
like-
top of like demon corpses, just shooting the other
Jesus
demons.
Christ.
Goddamn automaton.
And I guess I'm done. I could
I
move.
guess.
Well, yeah.
All right.
I'll
All the
just-
days
I'll-
of work.
I'll be fine.
So Oswin, holding on to life. I need a whispered. Okay, you know what you got. Juan, what are you gonna do?
Oh man, so yeah, I'm immediately gonna stand up and
Not feeling
be like,
great,
ah,
but back from the
ah,
dead.
shit. As I throw a healing word over onto Oswin to get him back up, so he's not dying.
Okay, so Oswin, you would be affected by healing. Once again, being brought back from the brink.
And I'd be like, I taste like shit. I'm not even a good snack. As I yell over at the other boule.
Oh, and you do have a level of exhaustion. Alright, so you yell at the other boule. Let's see, wisdom save.
Ouch.
Thank you.
It would fail, taking 1 point and gaining disadvantage. All right. Anything
That's
else?
what I was going for, and that's gonna be. I'm just gonna kind of like rest on this disc because I'm like, oh my god, these things.
All right. So the boule is gonna look right at Jimmy, and he is going to rush forward, hurling himself over the pit.
Do you have to do anything for that, or
You would. Well, hang on, Oswin. You would get an oppie as he does this. Although you are prone, but you can like kind of swing at him from kneeling at disadvantage. Oh, but 8 is gonna miss.
Disadvantage. Okay, I see.
And this guy used Deadly Leap, so he goes flying through the air, crashing down on you, Jimmy. I need a Dex or a Strength save, as you say. Boo! As he coming down from above.
As he sees this monster hurtling towards him, Jimmy goes, boo.
Oh, yeah, that is a boo. All right, so
Now,
you
okay,
are...
Hold on.
Oh, yeah,
Wait.
what do you got?
Where do I have inspiration from? Beans gave me inspiration somehow, right?
Did Beans
That
give
was
you
for an
inspiration?
attack advantage.
Yeah, that was advantage on an attack.
All right, never mind. I got nothing.
So if you were inspired, I guess it wouldn't matter there because you rolled an 11 and a 7.
Yeah, no.
But unfortunately, he did land on you. So
I know the feeling.
let me do some rolling.
Yeah.
Jimmy's arm flies off.
This is likely not
And
going
down
to
the
go
hole.
well.
All right, so he lands on top of you for 26 damage,
I'm up, baby.
knocking you prone.
Wait.
Yep.
Okay, so 26. So let's see. What's that?
Yeah, so you kind of get slashed and he slams into you, and you would be knocked prone in your space. That is it for him, though. Didn't roll very well, luckily.
That wasn't a good roll.
Beans.
All right.
Jimmy's
26
like,
is
ah!
yeah. The fuck?
Oh, you just see like a thumbs up from under the boule. Okay, guys.
Is there a symbol for prone?
Yeah, it's the guy with back pain.
Like the Terminator thumbs up. It's like duh 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 duh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. In save, these guys' best stat. Let's see.
That's
0. All right. Nope, he would fail it, taking
No, I'm gonna bonk him.
6
Ooh.
points as the flaming sphere rolls over. He has to make a dex save.
Save minus G4 if he passes.
Alright, well, does not matter because he would fail, taking another 8, and that puts him to wounded. And he is confused by all this damage, not sure what's going on. Alright, Dewdrop.
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna start chanting in Sylvan and cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Wait. How did that roll? I was just trying to. Oh wait, hold up.
Well, it would attack. Well, I guess you don't have to attack. Well, it summons as a bonus action, so I think it automatically attacks when you summon it.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then I would let's see. But yeah, that would be a
That's your
silver
bonus.
sword. Yep. And then going to do a Eldritch Blast at the boule.
Alright, so you fire at it. 18 would strike. Blasting it for 7 points of force damage. Okay.
All right, and that's all for my turn.
Alright, the boule is going to die. As it falls over, motionless.
Both
Nick.
of
Does spiritual weapon give advantage?
No.
No, it just can attack as a separate thing from.
I'm gonna
from Toad
go.
Leaf.
If I go here, would that give advantage to?
It could give flank if
Yeah,
Jimmy.
flank is what I mean. Sorry.
So you'd probably want to go here because Jimmy would probably go south to attack it.
Okay, but I can't because that spear is there.
No, that's a spectral thing. Oh, the flaming sphere. That's true. You could, yeah. So
If I
the
did
only
that
way
spectral.
he could get flank is if he was in this square, which is a wall square. So he couldn't get flank from there.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna move there though and just miss.
All right. So you
Miss
attack,
again.
but unfortunately you are having no luck today. All right. Anything else?
Well, I'll just stand here.
All right. New round, Jimmy.
Alright,
So you're underneath this thing, but you can crawl out or just get up and move out of its square.
would that be just a normal move action, or is that an action to get up?
It's half of your movement to get up, so you can spend 15 feet of movement to stand.
I can do that. Okay, so Jimmy's gonna just sort of crawl out from underneath this sucker, dust off his britches, you know?
It looks like it's about to rush at Toadleaf. Just
I'd say-
for what it's planning to do.
Jimmy's gonna say, nobody rushes a Toadleaf on my watch.
That's
And
fair.
he's gonna shank this bitch right in the
Alright.
side of the face.
Oh my god, alright. Once again, you shank him. Yeah.
Jimmy's just screaming
I
incoherently.
don't think you've rolled under a 15 this fight. Yeah.
1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0.
So you shank him for another 10, getting his attention as he turns back around towards you.
Christ.
I want to see a crit though. Give me a crit.
Jimmy's like, yeah, come on! As he's like sort of bouncing around covered in boule blood.
You've rolled
And,
like,
I'm gonna
you haven't rolled under a 4 damage, and yeah. Alright, sorry, go ahead. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do one more patient defense. I do not want to die.
Alright, so you
that's
see that maw looking at you, and you dodge. Spending a, third key point?
Yeah.
Okay. Oswin, you gonna go steal aggro from Jimmy?
Do it. I don't care.
Yeah, because I'm going to
Either
go
way, I
over
don't
to
get attacked. It's just a
stand up,
defensive
move here, and I'm going to firebolt it, hopefully hitting it. No, shit.
Alright, well, once
I was
again,
trying to distract it.
the firebolt would just dissipate off its armor, so it didn't even notice that. Anything else?
Yes, say words that I can't repeat on the airways.
Alright, cursing in your native tongue. Juan, what are you gonna do?
I'll rinse, repeat. I'm going to vicious mockery this dude and tell him that he's worthless and his mom should be ashamed of him.
Yeah, mother. Alright. Once again, he feels bad, taking 4 psychic. Looking angrily over at you, and kind of still angry at Jimmy, though, because Jimmy hit him much harder.
I just go, yeah.
Once again, mocking Jimmy a little. Alright, the boule is indeed going to snap at Jimmy. You stood up, right, Jimmy? Why does it still say you're prone?
Stood up and I patient defense.
Alright, take that off you. So, it's going to bite with disadvantage. 12 will miss, luckily. And Beans, what are you going to do?
He ended his turn next to my spear.
Oh, well, he is going to try to move away, giving the two of you Oppie attacks.
Cool. That's cool.
Nick's like the opposite of Jimmy this battle. He can't roll over a 5, and Jimmy can't roll under a 15.
Everybody's opposite of Jimmy.
I'm telling you,
And we're happy for Jimmy.
Jimmy's stealing all the karma. All right, Jimmy.
Oh, it's getting the
Jesus,
job
all right.
done here.
I mean, it's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
All right, that would put him to badly wounded.
Did you just solo 2 boules? This.
And actually, now that this happened, he is going to burrow instead. So
Not
he
if Jimmy can help it.
burrows
Wait.
under the. Yeah, you got something?
Oh no, it's like I don't see it. Where's it? Like his turn. Isn't his turn coming up?
No, his turn just went, and he was moving. He was moving away from the flaming spear because I had forgotten that does damage to end a turn. But instead, since he got so wounded, he just decided to retreat under the dirt. So that would end the battle.
He made like Colonel Sanders and chickened out.
Exactly. So yeah, what do you all
Made like
want
a
to do?
tree and got the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, he retreats from the area. What do you all want to do?
I say
Look at the
to.
group and say, I
say
want
to-
to rest.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Good job, Jimmy.
Nate, what do
What
you
does
say?
Toad Leaf say?
I was just gonna say. I say to Juan, we should probably grab the chest and get out of here.
Pretty wise for a fairy.
Nick, stop that.
Nick really wants to set off those 2 explosives.
Maybe since
just
we're
gonna
all
rest.
up, we should just try to get out and then rest instead of waiting and seeing if there's more monsters.
I
Well,
would
we
like
can all
to.
stand, but I don't know.
Beans, put this chest on the disc and float me out.
I am not strong enough, but with help, I bet I can.
I'll help him put it on there.
All right. I mean, it's heavy, but you could probably move it onto the disc. So I'll
Anybody have a
say,
magical hand?
I'll say the, I guess the chest. You can put it in, I guess, your inventory for now. And
Question, Lou.
yeah.
Can I find the crystal that was controlling my little homunculus? It dies when I die, so since I went down, it went out.
Yeah, it
I
would be
thought
on the
it-
ground
I
there.
don't think that it dies when you die.
That's what it says.
Does it? Okay.
I'm double
So
checking, but
it, I don't remember that, but I thought it. I mean, if it does, it does. But I thought it just does what most things do and just kind of stands there and dodges. But I mean, you could check. But either way, yes, the crystal would be on the ground, or the homunculus would still be alive.
if you or the homunculus dies, it vanishes, leaving its heart in its place, which is the crystal gem. From
Also,
You didn't-
remember, you didn't die. You went
Yeah.
unconscious.
Oh, right.
There's the difference.
My mind jumped to death, so I will put it back on the game. I'll put Guido back on the game.
Yeah, so it would probably have just been floating there. Does the group want to retreat out of here? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, hold on 1 second.
Wait, Nick. Go ahead, Nick. Yeah.
Yeah, does anybody have a magical hand that maybe they can stick past this,
No.
past these runes here?
My hands are very magical, yes, but I'm not going over there.
Mage hand?
I'll mage hand across the room.
Alright. So your mage hand does not seem to activate these if you floated past.
Cool.
Damn it. Alright.
Oh, can I pull a tooth out of the dead boule?
Sure. In fact, these things do have essence if you, or this one, I guess. Do any of you have blacksmithing or leatherworking? Like the
think I've
tool
s-
proficiency.
Yes, I have leather workers and smithing tools.
I
So-
have metal.
You think that the skin of this thing could be collected and made into a powerful armor.
How much time do I have to
call
work
out to
on it?
our armorer and say, Oswin, these beasts seem to be made of some sort of valuable material.
Oh, that Oswin would be the one that knew that. Because he has leatherworking.
Well, I don't say that. I say, I killed this fucking thing, Oswin. Look at it. Isn't it cool?
Yeah. Take the
Are we
tooth.
taking? Or did we take the box? Or are we taking it with us?
Yeah, the box is on the
okay.
Tenzer's floating disc. I just don't have a way of, sticking it there. But
Any
we're
way I
assuming
could.
it's on there.
What do you need me to roll to get some of the shit off of this, and how much time do I have to catch up to the rest of the party for this?
Well, collecting its essence is easy. That would just be you just take a minute, and that you get more essence if you have nature training. To skin it, you're looking at least an hour, because this thing is pretty massive. And you would roll to see how well you skinned it, because you said you had leatherworker tools, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So it would take a while, and it would be dangerous because you're in this place, but it's definitely doable.
Totally. Once again, states.
Okay.
We should probably get out of here. You're wounded.
Yes,
Probably.
yes, we are.
I have a quick question here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have a plan. What if maybe I need to roll something? Can I like take one step in like being prepared, right?
It's
That
a
I know
radius.
that these things are gonna blow up and misty step 30 feet this way as soon as I step on that block. Like instantly, you know what I mean?
So generally you can't really ready actions outside of combat. I guess if you say you want to spend the spell, I guess I could give you advantage on the dex saves. I'll say like maybe you try to do it as quickly as possible.
Wait,
Yeah.
you want to just let me try to do the dex saves because I've got incredibly high dex?
Well, if I make the dex save, I don't take damage, or I do.
You take half damage.
Oh well, I don't want to take damage.
Even
You
through
do it.
Misty Step?
Yeah, because it would still like graze you as you're like teleporting. But you might get quick enough that, yeah, like I said, you'd only take half damage.
I tell Nick, I was like, what if you misty step from right next to the rune and don't go past it?
Well, it won't go off if I don't go past it. I have to move past for it to go off.
You might
to
be able
trigger
to Misty step through without setting it off, but of course no one could follow you.
I want to set it off. That's the plan,
Yeah.
is to set them both off.
So, well, perhaps we wait.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
30 feet. I'm going to move. I'll use the Misty Step. Right. Boom. And then
Alright.
I need a deck save to
So-
at advantage.
It would actually be 2 dex saves, because there's 2 of these things.
No!
Okay,
well, I think I failed it, right?
So, alright, roll for the second one. Alright, so you made the second one. However, you failed the first one. So let's see. 15. So that would be 20 points of damage from the 2 blasts, which I think puts you unconscious. So Nick kind of like disappears into the mist and like spins around and falls to the ground over here as the force messed him up pretty bad. But he is still alive, just badly wounded.
Where's that?
I mean, is someone going to heal him, or are you just going to let him bleed out there? Oh, you're dying. You're not unconscious.
Oh.
It'll just be this one. You're still conscious
Yeah,
of... It's like a ringing in your ears, and you're just kind of on your
I'll
knees.
use a healer's kit to.
Don't.
Before you do that,
Oh, hold on. Go ahead.
I throw a healing word.
Well,
over
what
on
was Nate gonna say before you?
You can.
All right, well, what are you doing, Nate?
Oh no, we were thinking the same thing.
Okay,
Cool.
so you're both going to heal, but one's like, I got it, and just quickly heals him. All right, so you kind of come out of your organs being shifted around a bit by all that force.
It wouldn't be the first time.
But yeah, you are back from the brink. Now, is someone collecting the essence of the boule?
I would like. Well, party. Do we have 1 minute, or should we move on?
We've got enough time for that. We don't have enough time for me to actually cut the leather up.
Then yeah, I'll try and collect the essence.
All right. Do you have nature?
I do.
Awesome. So you would have some extra essence. So that would be... Yeah. So you collect the boule essence. Yeah.
Sierra 5. That was rough.
Yeah, those are nasty. All right, but at this point, are you heading for the door? The entrance?
Can I have a tooth? I would just like to establish for flavor reasons. Can I have a tooth?
I mean, you can probably like use the pommel of your dagger and knock one of its
I'll give you a
teeth
strength
out.
roll if you want.
Sure. Well, how are you doing it? How are you getting this tooth?
He's gonna grab on with his
Just gonna-
magical robot hands and just try to pull a tooth out of its ugly head.
Barehanded? All right, give me a strength check. Here. All right, you're pulling on this tooth. It's in there pretty good.
All right, I turn away and I'm like, forget it, and then I
Get
leave.
this. All right, and then you leave. All right, so let's see. Going for the entrance. You would make it there. Okay, so you can just delete your tokens. The hobgoblins would move the stone, allowing you to leave.
How do I
Sorry.
delete the token again, Lou? Sorry.
Just basically click on it and like hit delete while it's highlighted. The delete key on your keyboard. Yeah, you should have like a delete key on your keyboard, right?
Yeah, I don't. This is a Chromebook that I have from work. It
Alright.
may not actually have one.
I'll
Can you
just
get
get
it for
rid
me,
of it.
please?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get Juan too, because he's still there for some reason. Alright,
Whoopa, thank you.
no problem. So yeah, the hobgoblins are like, oh, what happened to you guys? As they see like several of you are bleeding and look kind of messed up.
Land shark.
They look at each other. What is that? But
Land shark.
yeah, so you are at the entrance here. What do you want to do? Just passing some
Rest?
time to rest.
Long rest.
Let's get out of the view of these hobgoblins. Go around the corner and set up a little fire and stuff.
They give you dirty looks and they say, fine. Well, we can just wait outside. Just call us if you need us to move this thing. It's nice
Thank you.
being on break. So they just kind of walk out of the cave and kind of out to the area over here.
We appreciate it.
All right, so you set up camp along with the rest of your camp, who is kind of waiting out here.
Totally. Do you feel like opening this box now?
I'm sorry, I'm snacking on crackers right now.
Maybe Oswin will help you.
Oswin's not feeling the best right now.
Yeah.
I've got a disadvantage.
Yeah, no, I help him. I help him.
All right, so go ahead, perception or investigation as you activate this thing.
I don't
All right.
help.
Once again, Beans is like, no, like this, trying to get Dewdrop. That would be a success on the first.
You still have
Oh,
Harder.
you still have your
Bardic.
Bardic.
All right, D6.
I don't know if it's gonna make it. Yeah.
I don't
Even
think
if
that
you
can
use
make
it.
it. All right, so
Yeah.
you two would fail, and a red dot appears underneath the one green. Go ahead and give me a second attempt. DC
Let's not do that again.
DC is still 18.
Do it again.
Do it again.
No.
All right, that would be a second success. It goes to DC 20.
Totally. This one's on you.
Oh,
Mhm.
all right. So there is
Okay.
now a second red dot. DC is still 20. You're not sure what these red dots mean.
Do it
I'm-
again.
I know.
So I say to everybody,
I don't have Bardic.
everybody get the back just in case.
But yeah, I guess visually speaking, you would start seeing like glowing cracks appearing in the box.
When staggers to hang out by the guards.
Surely on you.
An
Yeah.
advantage or something. Inspiration.
Something.
I have a story point I could burn for
Oh.
this.
Oh.
I have inspiration. Am I allowed
It
to
depends.
give it to
Um,
people?
Try to
No. You can't give him inspiration.
Damn it.
Damn it.
try to do it. Yeah, like with the Bardic
We-
before you have to do.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a story point.
All right. Did you say you gave him Bardic as well?
Yeah, I have Bardic
Beans has
before,
it.
yeah,
Gotcha. All right. Story point
but I haven't
reroll.
rolled close enough.
Oh, there you
Ooh,
go.
that passes with Bardic.
With Bardic, all right. So yeah, it's about to blow when you finally there's like sweat pouring down Beans' face. He's slapping those runes, and then the box starts to vibrate, and then suddenly just it would go back to normal as the roof disappears on the box. And I
There was-
need wish list rolls.
Oh,
Who do we have? So Nick got a wish list item, but everyone else could
No.
still get one.
Did I get one?
D20.
I
I
don't.
don't have it.
I think I only have Nick down as getting a wish list item so far. Did someone else get one?
Oh,
Nick, you don't get it.
Well, you don't get another wish list item, Nick. You already got
come
one.
on, bro. Nat 20.
I rolled nat 20. I should get it anyway.
Oh, yeah, Lou. I got Ring of Spell Storing.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So why didn't I put that down?
Good
I'm
call.
terrible. Thank you for being honest. So
don't-
Dewdrop
I don't-
got one.
My first good roll of the day, and it was wasted.
Was that did you get that from a wish list roll or did you just find that? It was probably a wish list roll, right?
I'm assuming it was a wish list.
Okay. Like did you roll a D20 for it beforehand?
No, there was an item. I remember it was in that
Because it
crypt
might have
place
just been
and-
found randomly. Sometimes I
was
do
just
roll
one
good
right
items.
back.
Do
There
you
was like a-
want me to roll or no?
One.
Well, like I said, if it I don't think you got
No,
one. I think
Beans
that was just
got it.
lucky. But yeah, I don't think you're gonna be an 18, but yeah, go ahead, roll. Now that I said that. Oh yeah.
And he got an 18.
All right, anyone else need to roll? For
So,
the wish list.
I don't
I
have
hadn't,
anything on my wish list, but should I roll anyway?
Literally everybody is.
Yeah. Everyone rolls except for Nick because he got a wish list item. But I think
I
it's
got
going to
two.
be a roll off.
I
Beans.
rolled a 20.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
B-Man.
Up
Holy
above
crap!
Nick.
There it is. Yeah, it just blended in with Nick's 20. All right, so
Yay.
never mind. Beans, this is your win. I'll make sure I mark you down
Makes sense,
now.
he opened.
Thank you.
Nat 20.
Beans,
Nat 20.
beans.
Beans.
Me and Beans rolling the Nat 20s, bro.
All right, now
He knows.
give me a D100.
Hey, wait. Yeah, he did.
He did.
62.
62.
62. All right, let me check your wish list.
Thank you, son of a bitch.
Hand of Vecna.
I wish.
Magi.
Ring of Three Wishes.
Robe of Magi.
So that would be
An
We want
empty.
our D100. We want to roll high, right?
yes. Pretty much, you always want to roll high.
Ah,
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ah!
Out. Hey, whoa!
He's doing another Jimmy. Okay. So inside, you would find a strange-looking tome.
Yes.
I would pull it out and start examining it like a nerd.
What
Throw
is
it around to
this?
everybody.
All right, it definitely seems like a magical thing. Not a spell book, but kind of like a thick, leather-bound book with all these strange symbols on it.
Julia Child's cookbook.
It looks
Please
like
be
there
good.
looks like there are some spells in the book already, though, even though it's not a spell
Yeah.
book. Identify might tell you more about this.
Hold monster. Oh, please.
Cool.
God.
I will take my time while everybody's resting to identify it because I'm not going to take a short rest.
All right.
Level 1 hold monster.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
What?
that's cool. I wasn't expecting that one.
Identify?
Was not
Ew.
expecting identify. Why did you all roll D100s, you weirdos?
It was just one.
I see
Wasn't
like
everybody. Don't blame everybody.
I see
You
well
dropping
I
Nick
see a
too.
bunch of rolls.
Yeah. Juan,
All right, fine. It was just one, I
and
guess.
Nick, and
But
Toad
yeah.
Leaf.
That is what you find in there.
Congrats.
Oh, that's. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, what do you all want to do?
Not be exhausted.
So we're gonna do some resting then, passing time.
Oh, this thing is sick, bro.
Please. Yes, please. Anybody else? Hey, yeah. Yeah, we need rest.
No.
We should probably do a long rest where you get the little nap.
All right, well,
Hmm.
Should rest
it
at all.
is around 12:30 in the afternoon, so you're gonna be here for a bit. We're resting. Do you want me to just start passing time for the group?
I don't want to speak for everybody.
Yes,
Please.
we're all
Alright.
gonna die.
So let me know if you're doing anything. Otherwise, I'll just be rolling.
Hey, Lou,
Wanna-
do I have enough time to teach? Put another day towards
Inspiration.
teaching magic to Gurglo.
You're not out there.
Well, Gurglo probably wasn't allowed in the cave unless you want to go outside and just spend the day out there with him.
Oh, I'll go outside. Just be out there.
Sure, so you can spend a day towards that.
Yes.
Anyone else? I thought I heard someone else talking as well. Someone
Oh,
else.
I was
doing
just saying
something?
I'm gonna keep carousing.
Carousing with the Iron Tide.
Yeah.
All right, so you spend your day in the cave talking to members of the war band. Ooh, a bet. Who do we have in camp? Oh, that's not
Which
your
camp? Inside camp, it's Oswin's in the inside camp, and outside camp would be Dewdrop.
So let's see. Shock is going to address the group, everyone but Toad Leaf. Who else was outside? Because Toad Leaf, I know, went outside to hang out with Gurgle.
I think that was it.
Alright, so Shock kind of addresses the group. He says,
Study.
friends, I'm a little concerned about this. He says, I don't know if it's a good idea to trust the Iron Tide. He's kind of saying it low. He says, while I don't obviously trust Blackwater, I mean, do we really think that these warlords are not responsible for their actions? I mean, even if what they say is true, I mean, attacking Chaur because they were betrayed by Lord Blackwater, I mean, it's a terrible thing to do. And the fact that we're helping them, I just don't feel good about this.
Don't
Who do
disagree with you.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
What are you saying, Nick?
Who do you trust, Shock? Who do you trust?
Says, well, I don't fully trust either of them, but at least Blackwater is a citizen of the Empire. This band is, you know, they're savage warlords from the Nazic Empire.
I just need you to trust us, Shock.
Give me a persuasion check.
You little bitch.
13. He says, well, I mean, of course I trust all of you, but like I said, I'm just a little concerned.
No, you definitely bring up a good point, and I'm also very concerned. You know, we came here with the hopes of ending this siege that is going on. I think the only reason we're doing these missions right now is to build up some rapport with the Iron Tide, so that we can hopefully use Juan and Toadleaf and Nick's silver tongue to talk this organization into ending the siege.
Give me...
Otherwise, I fear what we might have to do to end the siege. You see how many Yeah, soldiers are here. We are
Yeah.
but a band of six, and you've seen how depleted the town's guards are. We might not do well in a war against them.
So give me a persuasion. Does anyone want to assist him?
Yeah, I'll assist that.
What are you gonna say?
Ooh.
It was a pretty good roll,
This is
bro.
in regards, right, to
Pretty good.
like
bro.
letting us handle it, right?
Yeah, like to the fact that you're mostly doing this to
Build rapport. We're
yeah,
not
build rapport and
aligning with them.
make sure to convince them to not keep attacking
see.
Chaur.
I look over and at Shock, and I say, "Friend, most things can be solved over conversation, music, and drink. Perhaps we're thinking we can use this to our benefit with the Iron Tide as well."
All right, give me a persuasion check.
And I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, so he says, yeah, I mean, if it can save lives, he says, so we are kind of doing this as more of a deception than an actual alliance. Is that what I'm hearing? That we're just more doing this to get them on our side than convince them to leave?
Uh,
That would
Also-
be ideal, but
we were doing it to convince them to end the siege. Yeah, but yeah, we're building rapport here.
Hey, we want to save the town, man.
He
All right,
nods and
dude.
he says, well, I want to save the town too. And if that is the only reason we're doing it, then yes, I definitely agree. But thank you. That puts it at ease a little. I just was worried we might be actually allying with these people.
No shock. Do you
we-
have
we-
any healing potions?
Says I
We,
have
apparently know
one.
these folks.
Yeah, let me get that.
Give me a persuasion. He says, I mean, I was hoping to use it if I was in trouble in a fight.
That's why it's shocked.
I guess I can give it to you instead. I just hope
Thanks,
I won't need it. And he would hand
Alright.
you his healing potion.
Thanks.
I
Melody kind of gives you a dirty look for that. She
I
says,
look
Shock, you need your healing potion. He says, oh,
Melody,
he's
Do
in
you have any healing potions?
She says, the ones I made I gave to the group.
No, I'm not
I
talking.
look
Well, do you
over
have
at-
any on you?
Says I don't know. Like I said, I gave the ones I made to the group. I can heal, so it's not as important for me.
Alright.
I look over at Shock, and I was like, "Friend, I would be remiss if we had lost a good compatriot like yourself. And while I understand Nick's needs for potions, I feel like I cannot leave you without. So I pull out my only healing potion and I give it to Shock.
Can
And
I try and take
please,
that?
I say, please don't let Nick have this one. I think you need it as well.
Can
But
I try
your
can I
kindness
try
and
and-
graciousness is well accepted.
He
So I have
says,
2 potions. I'll give him one of my 2.
he thanks you. He says, well, it would be good to have this in case of an emergency. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Can
you,
I-
Juan.
Can
And I
look
wink at Melody.
Shock? Can I look at Shock and look really hurt and be like, I'm telling you, I really, really need just one more potion if you could have, because I'm dying over here.
Give me
Is
a
it deception roll?
persuasion at disadvantage, or deception at disadvantage.
Oh
13.
no, advantage.
No, you would have disadvantage. He seems a little annoyed. He's like, I just gave you one of my potions. Why are you asking for another one?
All right.
He seems angered with you and just kind of walks away.
I'm sorry.
Both him and
Love you.
Melody now kind of give you dirty looks.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I gave him another potion, being like, "Yeah, sorry," and you're like, "Yeah, I want that one
I
too."
want that one too. Give me your lunch money, Shock.
Hey, I know Juan just handed that to you, but can I have it?
All right,
Give me that
Juan.
one too. I heard you got another
Juan.
potion.
I guess I could just give Juan back his potion. You want me to give it back to you? Was that your only one?
I have another one. I just
Oh,
don't
okay.
think we should take a man's last potion. It's
All
equivalent to taking a man's last beer, Nick. You don't do these types of things.
You
I'm
Well,
sorry,
It's not-
bro.
bad
Nick
battle
does, but that's-
etiquette.
If they have more than one, by all means, but you never take a man's last one.
Yeah, Melody and Shock seemed annoyed at that. But anyway, so he seems though happy about your explanation for the Iron Tide Alliance.
All right.
All right, so time continues passing. That's pretty much the only thing that happens during the evening. So I'll say we'll pass a day. Go ahead and pay your camp and minus a day of food for your rations. And let's see, short rest. Okay.
Long rest, right?
Or sorry, long rest. Yeah, you would finish your long rest. Let me check something actually. Okay. So yeah, you would wake up in the morning. What do you want to do?
Am I feeling like P. Diddy?
What do you mean?
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Oh,
Not anymore,
heavy.
dude.
So
Hey,
You can read
is
the
Shock
news.
still here?
I don't know if he knows the news about all that, but
Yes.
you should probably.
Where else would Shock be?
Look up
Is Sh-
P.
oh,
Diddy.
okay. Can I like talk
Shock
to
was
Shock
so
and
mad he just left the
and
camp
just
last
apo-
night.
just apologize to him? Can I apologize to him?
All right, sure, yeah. So what are you saying to him as he's kind
I'm
of getting
like,
ready in the
hey,
morning?
I'm be like, hey, you know what, Shock? I feel really bad about taking your last potion, and I just wanted to come apologize to you.
Give me a persuasion.
He's gonna be like, "No, fuck you."
He says, well, I wasn't really mad about you taking the potion. It was strange that when your ally gave me another one, you wanted that one too.
All right, well, hey, to make up for it, I'll give you this healer's kit.
He says, oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Give me another persuasion check.
All right. God damn it.
He says, yeah, we're good. Don't worry. I mean, maybe I assumed you were a little drunk or something, but you know, it happens.
By the way, do you happen to have any? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Shock.
Heard you got a new healer's kit over there. It's a nice healer's
That's
kit.
what I was gonna say.
That would have been
Alright,
pretty funny.
I'm done.
All right. Let's do a 10-minute break
Alright.
since we're a little over halfway through. Yeah, come back in a bit.
Cool. So, do we want to go back
I was.
into cave?
I go into the cave. I'm feeling good about that cave. Personally.
Yeah, I'll go back in. I was thinking about being like, I heard you guys.
I heard you still got a potion and a healer's kit. Can I have them?
Yeah. I wonder how sadly your relationship with Melody could be.
Ugh.
You spent so much time with Melody, and now she's probably pissed off at you.
He's trying to play the bad boy option.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually start going for Sith
Like
roll.
trying to be
now.
a jerk so she likes him, you know?
It's like, hey, Sithril, how's it going?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start going for Sith roll now. Be
Just
like,
romance
you're the
everyone.
most beautiful woman.
I'll be right back.
Shock's just a free health potion dispenser for you.
It's more like he was shaking his ass down. It's like he was straight up shaking him down.
I'll try again next time.
Shock will remember that you did that.
Oh, everybody will.
I gave him a healer's kit. He seemed happy about it, so I think
Very
we're good.
happy. He's definitely not going to turn out to be a dark wizard at the end. It's like, you were supposed to treat me with kindness.
And I did. I gave him a heal. He said he was he was like, "Oh, thank you. That's so generous." See? So they're equal, right? Healer's kit, potion.
Actually, I'm hearing from our boys in the booth that
Nick just goes up to fucking Orchard. Hey, that's a pretty nice sword you got there. Can I see it?
That's what I was thinking.
Hey,
Can I
You
see
already
it?
tried that. You definitely already did
Yeah,
that.
he did try it, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was Hiei. So.
Oh yeah.
No, that was in this camp.
No, that was Hiei.
That was last week when we met Orchard.
No, I didn't do it.
You borrow his sword.
I
Watch the
didn't.
video.
It was Tuesday's game.
Yeah, that was
I
Tuesday's
know you
game.
did it then, but I'm pretty sure you asked Orchard for.
I
if you
asked,
could
but
borrow-
I think I
Oh
mumbled
my
it, so I
God.
don't think Lou
wow,
heard me.
Mandela effect.
I was
Do
just
that.
mumbling.
It's the Nick Della effect.
So I'm
but
gonna.
what do we want to do next? It sounds like we're going back in the cave.
Yeah, sprint back in. I already blew up both of those runes, so that was awesome.
Hopefully they didn't recharge.
Yeah, they recharge, dude. You're gonna be
Man, all
fucked.
I'm saying is,
Run through them again.
Don't spoil it for him. You should have just let him. You should have just let him realize that afterwards.
Wait, did they really?
Oh. I've said too much.
Rude. All right, well, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
But you haven't said it.
When I convince Nick it's a good idea for him to run through everything to disarm them all.
I mean, I do
That's
have
a-
an extra
that's a
healing
bad
potion. That's funny.
Then once we're done with Nick, we'll just kick his broken body in one of the holes.
Did we
Alright,
give
we
back
have
all
a
the
healing
iron
potion.
tide sigils? Can I erase that from my inventory?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave him to
Okay, that's what I thought.
Get Hard, Orc Hard.
Get
No, Gravedigger.
Get hard, orc hard. I'm gonna say that to him next time. I see him. What's up, get hard? I mean, orc hard.
Orcs are hard. Why do they call you Orc Hard? Is it maybe because you get orcs hard? Surrounded by orcs.
We'll have to feed you to Gurglow.
I'll Misty Step out of his mouth. And then, like, while I'm Misty Stepping, I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast. Like, all fucking anime style. And then I'll cast Hold Person. And then Burning Hands.
You say so, boy. You like that burning hands spell, don't you?
Like in My Hero Academia, I'll like cast Burning Hands and like jolt myself backwards.
Yeah. Toadleaf uses his shocking grass to restart your heart.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said,
Dead.
I might
Cold
just kick him into a hole or something.
I'll Misty Step back up.
Dead. What do you? How you put
Not if you're down.
I at least got two of them, bro. I'll Misty Step rape. I'll Misty Step.
Honestly, it was probably a good thing Toadleaf didn't see you shake down Shock. That would have negatively impacted.
Yeah, see, he didn't even see it, so we're
Yep.
good.
So he's fine. He's chill.
Ooh.
See, that's the real key when you're working with these orcs and hobgoblins. You have to use intimidation.
Yeah.
That's how you gain their respect.
Okay.
You know,
That's what I'm
it's
gonna
like
do.
working with a Klingon. You have to prove yourself worthy and that you're stronger than them.
That's what
And
I'm gonna do.
intimidate them into getting
Before
that
these
community.
hobgoblins let us back in, I'm gonna be like, okay, I have a plan. Got any potions? Give me those fucking potions now.
You know,
Probably not- that probably wouldn't go over very well. On our way back out, you know? Hello?
hello.
Yeah. I don't think intimidating them in their camp would work out very well.
Well, it's like a cultural thing.
Might piss them off a little
You
bit.
know, how like it's a cultural thing. Brave warrior. Yeah, you gotta like I said, it's like the Klingons. You gotta intimidate them and show you're strong, and it strengthens your position in negotiation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I should have did? Actually, I should have been like, well, now that you have that healer's kit, doesn't look
Give you
like you
this
need.
healing potion.
It doesn't look like you need that healing potion now. That would have been a better
Next
way.
time.
Yeah. When he gets back, I'll see if I can do it.
Oh. I think we could use my familiar to scout out, or even Osmond's to scout out the caves if we want to do that and see where we should go. But I'm also fine with our current strategy of pushing Nick.
I'm gonna divine sense. See if next time in that room with Orcard, see if there's any demons in there.
Cool.
You never know. One of these
Never
guys
do.
might be. They might be undead. They might be fiend or celestial.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah. Ten minutes. Dude, I really don't want to go to work tomorrow. This guy's such a douchebag.
I'm telling you, move your family out to Napa and get in line.
Actually, we and my wife were just talking. We might move back to Tennessee.
You're the only 10 ice.
You're the only 10 I see. No, we lived in Tennessee for 4 years. 3.
Yeah, that's what I
4 years.
thought.
And it was amazing. The people are they're it's just the best people I've ever been around, other than
Yeah.
you guys, obviously. That goes without saying. And the weather is it's not like California 70 and sunny, but it's just beautiful scenery. I mean,
Yeah.
there's just a lot more luscious green. There's a lot less light pollution. It's like,
I also hear the meth there is a lot better.
yes, there's a lot of meth, but
That's everywhere. That's everywhere. Anywhere that people can be in a trailer.
yeah, it doesn't really
Not.
snow there. It just gets pretty cold, like Ohio, but it doesn't really
Yeah.
snow at
Yeah,
all.
they don't have a giant pool of water.
Yeah, so it's pretty great. It's just, yeah, but that city specifically where we lived, Cookville, is like a small town, like Independence, but it was more.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so it was just really great. Great people, it was like farmland everywhere. It was just, oh my god, yeah, it was just amazing. So we want to go back. We were just like, fuck it. Today we were like, fuck it. Let's see if we
get
can
it.
move. We'll take the cut. I was like, I don't even care if we get an 8% loan. Like, I just want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Which, it's not the best, but you know what? If we
You
can
know,
make
you
it
only
work.
live once. Yeah.
Yeah. And
You
then
can
I was
make
like,
it work, then you should twerk.
and well, I did some of the math. We would still save a little bit. And we might downsize, but even with the 8%,
Yeah.
we'd still save 300 on what we're paying now. And then we can
Oh,
always
man, that means that you
refinance,
can
right?
play like an extra 2 games.
And we could refinance, right? In the future, I would
Yeah.
imagine. So
Yeah.
it's not a forever thing, right?
It's for as long as you want it to be.
I think I'm gonna do it, man. Just get the fuck out of this nightmare.
Yeah. Most of us are from Ohio, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4 of us. 4 Ohioans.
Ugh. You guys get it. You don't want to live in
Oh.
Ohio.
Only on days that end in Y.
Yeah, dude. So initially, what I was trying to get into this HVAC. Oh, that's right. I told you. Like, they interviewed me. They did the background check. I called them last week, Friday, and they're like, "Yeah, give us another few weeks." And I already waited a few weeks last time they said that. So now I'm like, I'm still gonna try and get in there,
But you know,
even though I'm
honestly,
already in
it
a
takes a
job,
long time to hire people and bring people in the right way.
right?
You
In
know,
this place,
they-
they kind of just brought me in immediately, and they were like, just not that they were rude, but they were like, I don't know. It just felt like they were rushing me in the door. Just like, all right, well, technically I'm here in 1 year or 6 months to 1 year. I might move into the service side anyways.
our last employee, we treated him like shit, so now we need to fill his spot really quick.
Pretty much.
Get in here. We'll do anything. We'll say anything.
Pretty much. I feel like it's just been terrible
I've been there.
experience. I've worked for other trades before, like I get it. Like there's some shit talking, but it's just been a terrible experience so far. It has been very great.
Yeah. Because I think mom didn't love him enough when he was a baby.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
So, you should take pity on him. Or
keep
sympathy.
trying to get
empathy,
into the one
forgot
that I
what it's
wanted
called.
to.
What industry are you in?
HVAC.
Ah, I got a buddy out in,
I'm back.
I think it's Missouri, and he talks about doing HVAC for. He deals with the people that have low income type stuff, and all the shit he walks into is horrendous. But he helps them.
Yeah, I'm doing the commercial side, so I don't have to go into people's homes. Try and avoid it. I tried it actually for a little bit, and it was a lot of sales. So
Oh no, his is complete maintenance and helping them figure out what they need to do
yeah.
to get it right.
Well. Ooh.
All right, I'm back.
Oh,
Ah,
Did I hear someone call my
I
name?
mean, hello.
What's up?
no.
All right, so we passed the evening. It is the next morning. We heading back in?
Yeah.
I think didn't we get a lot of experience for killing the...
You did.
Yes, we're going back in. Oh my god, how much experience did we get?
Just a
More
ton.
than
I got a lot of experience dying.
We got
10,000.
We got 2 boules worth of experience. Unfortunately, we do milestone leveling in this game. So the XP is not as valuable. Alright, go... Oh, wait. I gotta change the maps.
Technically, Jimmy got all that experience because he's the one that fucking slayed everything.
He just covered in boule blood, screaming. Alright, go ahead and pull your tokens on at the entrance.
I already pre MVP Jimmy, so
Pre MVP.
yeah.
It's like
Jimmy the Spring. Pre MVP.
Go ahead and say, I mean,
Oh, I don't think you're at 6 hit points, Oswin.
Sorry, didn't do the long rest. I was running and getting dog fed.
That's fine. I had to take my dog out as well, so.
That's what I say when I have to go to the bathroom.
Take the dog out. Alright, so you're light spelling. Alright, so yeah, things look fairly similar coming back the next day.
nice.
Well, that this did really.
The rest of you gonna pull yourselves on? Jimmy pulled himself on down the hall. Fell in a hole.
Ooh.
I can't see where we are.
Wait a minute. I thought I blew these up already.
So they appear to have recharged over the evening.
Oh,
As you,
my God.
they seem to light up again as you get close.
Sorry, you guys.
Nick just sprint down the entire hallways.
He did.
You know, it's,
Hey,
You know
these
what,
are
guys?
used already.
I think I'm gonna try this again, boys. And
Where's our resident fairy Toadleaf? I don't see him.
He might not be at the computer, man.
Toadleaf? Where is
I thought
Toadleaf?
he said he came back.
totally.
I'm guessing
I'm
he
here.
is in the bathroom. But yeah, are you gonna try to blow these up again?
I mean, I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Does anybody have Dispel Magic?
No.
Everyone? Anyone? Wand?
Those magics are far beyond what I am capable of.
Damn. Oswin?
Those
They're
magics
not
are
enough.
far beyond, I feel, what the rest of our party is capable of.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Jimmy? Oh, yes. Everybody? Oswin?
You know what? Could you send your pet bird across? I wonder.
Yes. Yes. Let's try. I was hoping.
Not to say that you would sacrifice him for any reason.
Are you standing far enough away, Jimmy?
Let's go back here.
Yeah, sorry. Some of my journal entry got deleted. I'm trying to read before I forget.
Alright, so the bird does not seem to activate them. It can fly
Son of
past. Seems
Do you
that
want my
at
birds to go scouting?
least this animal does not seem to cause them to light up.
Oswin?
What?
Should I?
Did you send your buculus?
I could.
Along with the bird.
Do you know how expensive those gems are?
Yeah. That is true. Why don't you
that's
keep
true,
your
yeah.
homunculus here? One, my bird has a favor to ask. Could you give him light on a rock or twig or something?
Does not have dark vision.
I can give him a torch.
That works. Perfect.
I don't know if the bird can carry a torch. That's a little heavy.
I have a
flammable.
candle.
Candle? I mean, I guess you could carry a candle. Or you could
Would
give
it
him a
not
light
go
spell.
out with him flying with it? I don't know.
Does no one have the light spell?
I do not
Totally
have light.
fine.
Totally does.
Alright,
I
well,
have another torch I can light.
We'll say Toadleaf just cast light, because I'm pretty sure he would. So I'll give him a light rock.
Thank you.
He knows me too well.
Oh, there's Toadleaf.
Hey.
I'm gonna
There is
pull
a
your
leaf.
token on because you're
Yeah,
skipping
I'll
school over there.
I'll just be like another minute or two, hopping out of the shower.
All right, just took a shower during break. Nice.
10 pigs.
Send pics. All right, so the bird should be lit up. I assume you're gonna look through its eyes.
Yeah, I don't know how far this map is.
Edgy.
Did
All
somebody
right.
just move the bird? Cool. So I'm gonna start flying forward.
All right, so you see a couple of different turns as you fly forward. Yeah, the cave splits into several directions. Where are you going?
I am going to the north first.
Okay.
Always.
So you're flying north down the cave. And you would see another one of those obsidian boxes up north here.
Cool. I will let the party know. And then I'm gonna fly down south
Okay.
and then to the west. East.
Alright, so the bird is flying through the cave. Does not look like, at least so far, there's anything like living that would be dangerous. So yeah, go ahead, you fly up that way.
I don't know where my 100-foot radius is.
So you're getting towards the edge of it, but he's still within the, within the distance he can go. And it looks like there is another one of those chests over here.
Cool.
This one seems to have a large rock next to it. Just a little odd.
Cool. I'll let the party know. And then I'm guessing I can't go too far south.
Yeah, at this point, it would be getting close to the end of your radius. But it does look like the cave continues south from here.
Can I scoot there and extend my radius?
You could.
Cool.
So you go south. The cave would continue, and then up ahead, it looks like it splits again, going east and west.
Cool. And that's about as far as I can go.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have Bird Stephen Hawking fly back.
All right, Stephen Hawking rejoins you.
With my quill, I'll draw out the a map.
So you know at least there are a couple of chests back there. You didn't see any dead hobgoblins, though. Oh, actually, sorry, I forgot. You would have seen a corpse over here. Cool. There was a hobgoblin laying face down on the floor.
I will pass that along.
Jimmy, you wanna roll over these explosions? You said you're quick and nimble. Maybe with
Where's that?
yeah, right over here.
Yeah, unfortunately, those are 2 blasts, that would hit you at once. So it'd be 2 deck
If they
saves.
both hit me, I would take damage even if I succeeded, though, right?
You would take half on a save.
Yeah, but the damage might roll low. The damage might roll low, so you might only take like 2 damage.
That's not the best way to analyze it. You should analyze what the worst is and see how you can deal with the damage.
What if maybe there's a way we could use these tunnels or holes? These are boulet holes, I presume, and presume there's tunnels.
This one over here is too deep. This one should be only 30 feet.
But remember,
Wanna
they
go down?
dead end in a stone bottom.
Oh, true. Never
I guess you could try to dig, but
mind.
yeah.
But that's not gonna work too well. Cool. So it seems like, yeah. How do we want to handle this?
I mean, do we have to? Is there a way to disarm the
I'm just gonna
runes,
misty
or
step.
does somebody need to activate them?
We lost Dewdrop audio.
Costs arcane components.
Yeah.
That I don't know if we have necessarily the components to do it with.
We could get rid of 2.
I don't know if you can actually disable these with arcane components.
Ah.
I think you're thinking of the other game where you were higher level when you got here.
You said that
Oh,
about the first one.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I thought
It would cost 100, so I'm assuming. That
Oh,
this is
okay.
also
I forgot
something.
about that. I didn't have it in my notes. So yeah, these would probably cost about 100 each. Same thing. 100 arcane or whatever you whatever type of magic you use.
Yeah.
And you would have to have ritual casting to do it.
Cool. So,
Yay, he's back.
that is
Right.
one of our options.
So is what I'm trying to find out does this feel like something we're supposed to puzzle out to the rest of the group, or do we just need to get through here and keep going in some way?
I mean, it's up
We
to
need
your
to get through
guys.
in one way or another.
It's going to cost you. Well, you could try to come up with a creative way through. It's probably going to cost you some resources, whether that be HP or components or some other creative way you think of to get past these.
I think maybe Jimmy will just try to go through and make the deck saves.
All right, do like a jump and tumble.
Yeah.
I look over at Jimmy.
I mean,
Is
the
that
one
a
thing you did notice, and I don't know if this helps you, but certain things don't set these off, like animals.
We did, yeah. Well, wonder if.
But yeah.
I look over at Jimmy, and as I'm shouting, like, "You got it, guy! I believe in you! You're the best fighter and most float like a butterfly person I've ever seen!" And you feel slightly invigorated by when
Wait
I'm
a minute.
shouting those things to you.
Do we have any more dead bodies of these animals?
I was wondering about that.
Behind
There is a
Say-
blue lake
Oh, wait,
corpse,
is
but it is
Blue Lake's
behind
still
the
here?
other. Well, you assume it's still back
stop
there.
moving.
Oh,
Don't go
yeah,
down
that's
there.
right.
It is behind that the recharged explosive ruin.
What about those insects? Do we still got them?
I
outside
mean, you
the cave?
probably
Outside, yes, we have 3 outside?
you have their bodies in your camp, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys want to like try and throw the?
Remember, that's
Fine.
another thing you could do during your downtime, Oswin, is skin those. Shouldn't do yesterday, but
Yeah, no, having 2 levels of exhaustion,
yeah, it's
He
probably
just-
not the best time.
with having 1, he might, but not really, because it's still negative. But
I wonder if we put a dead body in front of each rune. Put a like block. Block whatever's there. Maybe I can walk past it still. Maybe it won't light up.
So him
Hey, Beans.
saying that Arcana, you might have a theory. Someone with Arcana training. If you want to make a roll when he suggests that.
Oh,
All right. Well, Beans is I don't know, maybe.
could work.
Beans just
God damn
shrugs.
I'll take it.
Osman, it sounded like you were gonna say something before.
let me do my Arcana as well. I've got a disadvantage.
11.
11.
So you don't think that covering them up would do much? Most likely the magical sensor would sense through them. That said, it might lessen the blow of the explosion if there was something in the way of it, like a huge carcass.
To redirect it.
So it might at least like lessen the force of it. But yeah, because if it could just be tricked that easily, you like put a piece of paper over it and just walk past. It's probably
You
not
think?
gonna work.
What do you think of this idea, Beans? After they've gone off, since they reset, do you think we would be safe to tamper with them to after they've exploded, so they are too damaged to reset, or what?
That's something we could
You
see.
drop.
You
Okay.
know, honestly, I don't think spending 200 arcane components to
No.
disarm these two would be a waste. Or
No.
all
Did
about-
you see any more?
I did
Oh
not.
boy.
No.
You do think that if you use the components to get rid of them, they'd be gone for good. Like, you don't think they would recharge. That
Yeah,
would
so
actually
why don't we
destroy
just-
them.
Why don't we just do that here? And we could. That way, these are two less that we have to walk through every time we come down here.
Oh,
Y'all good with that?
okay.
Sounds good to
Maybe
me.
just one.
I'll let you.
Maybe just one. And then Jimmy can roll
And
through.
then Jimmy can roll through the other one.
No.
Yeah.
So all this talk, Toadleaf gets bored and says, "Why don't you just go ahead and cross it, and I will heal you?"
Well, but then don't. I mean, I can, but
30 damage.
These two are a good idea, Beans. If we could disarm these two, I think that's
Cool.
the
Yeah.
best
I'm gonna-
option.
I'm gonna-
We may come
I'm
across
gonna-
further needs of Jimmy's dexterity in the future if we
Yeah.
run across others. Since the
And
bird
the
didn't
spells.
activate these two, there's no way to know if there
Oh.
aren't others ahead.
And actually, real quick, those with history or arcana. Did I mention the rune masters yet? Do you remember?
No.
I do not believe so.
So history or arcana might give you some more insight on these runes. DC 20. Okay.
Nice. No, no.
Alright, never mind. Oh, wait.
Hey!
Do you
Yay,
have
Juan.
training, Juan? You have
I do
Jack of
not.
all trades?
Yeah, yeah.
I have Jack of all trades, yeah.
So you think you remember reading about an old what was it called, like a sect of wizards back from the last cycle, the Tharian wizards known as rune masters. This looks like the type of magic they employed. You don't know too much about it because obviously you don't have history training, but it looks very similar to like something they might set up. So you wonder if you're close to one of their treasure hoards, and actually, especially those rune boxes, almost verify it. That for whatever reason they had stuff stored in this cave. The Tharian wizard rune masters.
I will actually choose not to share this information with the group right now.
Oh, spicy. All right,
Cool.
keep it to yourself.
So I'm
I
gonna
don't think it's like pertinent to what we're trying to do.
So, jurors, make sure you disregard that from the testimony.
Hey, Juan, do you have any healing potions?
Yes, I
not
do.
that again.
So are you disabling these beans? Was that the plan?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So you are spending 10 minutes. Give me Arcana checks, DC 10.
200
You can
GP.
have someone help you with this if you want.
I am going to help you and say, Beans, you're so incredibly smart for a child. I've always come to rely and trust upon you.
Are you proficient?
Arcana.
I'm helping him. No, I'm just helping him
He's
with.
giving him an inspiration, bardic inspiration. All right, so you disable the first one, no issue.
Oh,
Yeah, things are still quiet. And you disable the second one, even though Dewdrop is getting in your way a bunch with the natural
Yep.
one.
Yep.
So yeah,
I'm
these
backseat driving.
he's telling you the wrong way of doing it. You're just
Yeah.
rolling your eyes. He's like, no, you have to scrape to the right, counterclockwise, and you're just rolling your
Yep.
eyes at him. All right, so both of them are completely destroyed, and you would recover 50 Maho of components from them, arcane,
Oh, that's awesome.
25 each. So you were able to get some residue, which you can use. But yeah, it should be safe to pass now.
I'm stealing back my mage light.
All right, from the bird, sure. Bird is
Yeah.
no longer glowing.
Just keep in mind, Beans and Jimmy, for the next like 10 minutes, you guys have Bardic.
Make sure
Okay.
you mark yourself as a light source.
Yes.
I will cautiously tread forward, looking around every corner.
You got that at 8:20, we'll say, that Bardic Inspiration, in case it becomes relevant. So it'll be good till 8:30. But yeah, so you would see the turn going north, as well as continuing straight.
And to the south, right?
Yeah, south end. Oh, hang on, Toadleaf. As you are going north, a
Boom.
rune lights up, which I assume you will stop at.
Oh, right there? Okay, yeah.
And it seems to not want you to go any further north, as when you back up, it goes out.
Mm.
But you do know there's a
Yep,
dead end up
Beans, there's
there,
more.
other than the treasure chest, of course.
The treasure chest right here? I didn't see it.
Beans, I think, told you about a chest to the north. Right, Beans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just starting a new.
Oh my. What do you want to do?
It seemed we gotta step in front of
Oh,
it. Or
hang
just
on,
straight?
Oswin. What is your current passive? 15 at disadvantage or 13? Yeah, I think it's 13 because you're.
I don't know how to. 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's -5 if you're at disadvantage.
Yep.
But with a 13, you would still notice the ground here, where you just stepped, which I assume you wouldn't step on, is not safe.
Correct.
Quickly doing your little tap dance, you reveal a hole. This one goes down about 50 feet.
Hey, Jimmy, don't step here.
Noted.
Don't step in the big hole.
Not worried about Dewdrop since he'll fly over it, but
I almost didn't. I almost walked over here.
All right. What do you
why?
want to do?
You've got wings.
Exactly.
Also, I assume you did not pass the rune here, Juan.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm just stepping way back to watch Toadleaf.
Somebody's jamming.
I know, Juan's jamming over there.
Arctic exploration.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna. I guess if nobody else is gonna do it, I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna say Jimmy. Jimmy, if you back up, I'll go ahead and cross the road since everybody is scared.
No, if we're talking about going to the north, I can go through because I'll make the deck save most likely. I just didn't know if that was the plan.
So I assume you would say more something like, I'm pretty agile. I think I can dodge that.
Yeah. See?
Jimmy's
I'm
like,
very
my deck
dexterous.
save is +4 exactly, so I have the highest probability of dodging. All right. So is that what you're
So what
doing?
Jimmy also has Bardic.
boy.
Dewdrop.
All right, Jimmy.
Jimmy's
You
gonna do a few toe touches and then run
Oh.
through the.
Ah! All right.
Wait,
hang
what did
on.
one
Let
say?
me check something. Dewdrop. How far away are you?
I don't know. I was trying to listen to Juan. I didn't get time to back up.
What did Juan say? I don't know. What did you say, Juan?
I don't know. Hello?
Hello?
Juan.
Juan?
Yeah.
What did you
You were
say?
saying. I didn't hear you.
What did I say? Nothing.
I think he's just
You-
trying to avoid a deck save here.
No, he said
Oh.
something.
Am I close enough that I have to save?
No, I'm giving Toadleaf crap. That's fine. We'll say you're just outside the blast range.
I would have done. 30.
So good, deck save it, Jimmy. You like jump sideways as it lets out a force blast. No, no!
No, Bardic.
I don't know if there's enough Bardic in that.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's not how it works. I thought it was advantage.
No.
All right,
No,
well,
you just get a D6 to your roll.
You dodged into it instead of away from it. Hang on. Yeah,
All right,
he stumbled.
that's fine.
Alright, so, I rolled horrible.
That's okay.
7 points of damage. So even though you like went right through it, you kind of threw your arms in front of you and just like jumped through the blast, blocking a lot of it.
Totally flies up.
Warriors are naturally immune to explosions.
I guess so. What did you say, Jimmy? I missed that.
Does temp HP go away when I long rest?
Yes. So you would not have any temp.
7 damage, right?
Yes. And I think Oswin, you all spoke there, so let me do Oswin next. Up and totally healed you for 5.
I was going to be a smartass and say, see, even when he gets hurt, it's mild. He's doing great.
All right. So you heal 5, so you feel pretty good. All right. What are you doing? That rune
Oswald's
is
going to go over to see if he can screw with this, but he's not going to mess with anything while people are in range.
Going to keep walking up this way? Or flying?
So yeah, totally. If you would see the chest up there.
Beans, chest.
Does this look like another one of the obsidian chests?
Yes, it is another rune box. Beans. I'm sorry. You have bad perception.
I do.
What the? Give me a dex save.
Yeah.
Beans like, I'll check it out. Whoa! All right, so you jump back. Whew, that was close. As the 60-foot pit opens underneath you.
That is way more than a
Nice.
5-foot pit. Not nice.
Nice. But yeah, it's another one of these obsidian chests.
Do we want to do this here?
Toadleaf looks excited and just decides to go ahead and start.
He just presses the start button.
You press the button.
He's like, oh, goody. Alright, totally. If you've been horrible at these, but sure, go on. No, not Arcana. It's
While Toadleaf's doing it, I do prestidigitation in front of him, distracting him, and that's why he gets so bad.
It's perception or investigation.
Oh, worse.
Alright. Oh, both of you fail. Alright, there's a red blinking thing.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait.
I guess
Got something?
I do have a bardic.
Alright, bardic it up then. Ooh. Okay, so 16 would make it, giving you a success as a green light appears, and again, the symbols start moving quicker.
I
Surely
cheer for
somebody-
Beans.
Somebody else has wisdom. Like,
No, what about you, Toadleaf?
oh boy.
The one that started this up. DC 18.
Perception? No, wait, what is it? I forget.
Perception or investigation?
Oh,
So that would be a fail. Yeah. Wait. What do you got?
Wait. Yeah.
Alright, so using your 2d4. Got it.
Come on, 20.
There you go. 21. So that would succeed, going to the last phase once more.
Beans has Bardic again.
You shout something inspiring at Beans, alright?
Yeah. I get guidance.
And spend another Bardic. Wait, why do you have guidance?
I gave him guidance.
You can't. You're doing the puzzle.
Oh, crap.
Oh, but if you want to next time, well, maybe
I'll come up and say, for the next one, I say, Toadleaf, maybe you can help Beans, and I will also assist.
Well, you got one more. You got to be a DC 20 to do drop, because 12 failed. So it's up to you.
I was waiting on you to roll.
Okay. Whatever perception is that what it is? Yeah, 14.
So that would be a fail, getting 1 red circle. But you can keep going. DC is still 20.
I'm gonna
Come
give
up
guy
and take.
this
As
time.
the
His
chest
spot.
begins cracking. You tag him out. Yeah,
Yep.
there. All right, so you're tagging in to help here. Okay.
Yeah.
Investigation or perception.
Ooh.
I give. You have guidance from Dewdrop.
No,
Totally, right?
I give it to you.
Yeah, I gave it to
Oh.
you.
Okay. Damn. All by it.
Well, maybe let's see what you got. Oh no! All right, so that
Dude.
would be 2 failures as the obsidian chest begins to shatter even more. The cracks getting much more pronounced.
Book these. I'll guide Juan on this.
You wouldn't be
Right.
able to
Yeah.
guide because you're doing
Yeah.
the chest.
So,
I give
Cool.
guidance to Beans again.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say give it to Beans.
All right. Here we go.
13 plus a
Bardic and
D4 plus a
guidance, you
D6.
can beat that.
Yeah, D4 and a D6. Oh,
Oh,
17.
Oh shit.
Oh, there it
Yes.
is. All right, 21. Well done.
Yes.
All right. So there is once again a flash, and the top of the box will disappear. There's a couple of things in this box actually. Which,
Wish list.
no, it's not another wish list item. Get out of here. There's just wish list items in every box.
It's raining.
It's just raining. It's raining rare magical items today. No.
Yeah.
There's several old-looking potions in here. Unfortunately, none of which are labeled, or if they were, the labels disintegrated. Yeah, 5 potions. So, a couple. And there's also something I have to roll for.
Don't tell Nick.
Yeah, don't tell. I'm gonna put them in my pack. I'm not gonna. No, I don't know.
Just take all the potions.
Can I
No.
lick them?
Gonna lick the neck of the bottle.
Oh, what is this? Hang on. Did you say you're licking the neck of the bottle?
Not me.
They're already put away. Yeah, Nick can't lick them.
Oh, I've never seen this before.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
the legendary.
Deck of many things.
So it looks like a strange glass sphere, with a bunch of like runes inside of it, like a solid, almost like a crystal ball, but it's made of glass, not crystal, with runes maybe like etched into the insides of it. Like it's completely what's the word? It's not hollow. Whatever the opposite of hollow is.
Gonna hold on to this because I'm
Solid?
scared what Nick will do to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lick
Hey,
it.
look at Toadleaf and I say, that's pretty interesting. Can I see it?
After it is identified, yes. And I fly it over to Beans and give it to Beans.
Can I lick it to Beans?
What?
Well, it seems like we have the option to continue moving forward.
Oh, and I assume, Beans, you took that weird book, right? Since it was your
Yes.
wish list item. Okay. So who's taking this stuff, the potions and the strange glass sphere?
I flew over and gave the sphere or whatever to Beans, so
Okay.
he can identify it for now.
Gotcha. All right.
As long as it's not evil, somebody can get their mitts on it.
I mean, it just seems like a glass sphere. You're not sure how much, what type of morality it would have, you know?
Listen, DM, you never know. You never know.
Fair enough.
I'll
Alright.
hold on to it, guys. Just put it in the bag.
Is Nick taking it?
No.
No. No.
Toadleaf
All right.
gave
So,
it to Beans, and I'm okay with Beans
Yeah.
taking it for now.
I put it
Because
in
he has
my
identify.
inventory.
all right. So I guess just So is that party treasury? Is that what you're doing?
Identify it real quick before we end.
Good. If you want to take 10 minutes.
I need
Yeah.
to know.
We're about to
Just
end the
go
session.
ahead and-
Alright, well, let's see if 10 minutes passes without issue.
Oh
wait,
shit.
wait. I think I could do it faster.
You want to just use a spell? Oh, wait, what's this?
I'm gonna.
With your new book?
Ooh.
I thought there was somewhere when you cast the spell.
Oh, yeah, when you cast Wizard Spells Ritual, you can use the
Scribe.
spell's normal casting time.
That's freaking awesome.
You can only do it once a day, so this would be it for the day. So is that what you're doing?
I mean,
You're gonna do a quick identify?
Do it.
Do it.
yeah, I'm giving into peer pressure.
Do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so spend, go ahead and spend the resource, and this is what it is.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Yeah. I look at Beans and I was like, "Hey, Beans, you want to let me get that?"
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, if you want it, it's all yours.
Yeah, it can make a lot of light.
Yeah, a daylight spell? Yes.
Mhm.
I'm just thinking, like, dude, I could put on some epic shows with this giant ball behind
Put a
me.
rave up. Yeah, it's kind of what it is. It's like
Basically.
a magic disco ball, except it just makes a lot of light.
I'm just like, dude, that would be amazing.
Alright. I guess, alright, yeah, and give me MVP votes. Looks like I got one.
Whisper. We
You
all
got
know.
Juan?
We all know who it's gonna be.
Yeah, I think we all.
Yeah, I'm going against the grain just because Nick pre-called it. If he didn't pre-call it, obviously I would have voted.
One is like, I do what I want. So Jimmy with 3 votes, you are MVP. Congrats.
Yeah.
Go ahead and gain inspiration if you didn't have it.
But for real, Jimmy, yeah, you fucking deserved it with that fight. That was dope.
Thank you.
You stole everyone's good rolls.
I did fine, but I was mainly doing healing.
True. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, good game, everyone. Hopefully you all had fun.
Did the potions get identified or no?
No, not yet.
Nah.
So we're gonna have to do those later.
Make sure somebody records it.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm trying to get information for.
I guess go ahead and put those in the party treasury and just note that they were from session... What are we on? 18. So I know where to look in my notes to figure out what they do.
What the fuck
Yeah.
can I use with a drift globe?
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I mean,
thanks
you can just,
thanks to you guys. Sorry, Nick, you were rolling so bad. That was kind of annoying for you.
Yeah, that was rough, man.
Can roll over
But
like a
what did we
5.
learn? What did we learn? We learned
Okay.
that you do not
Good night.
separate from the party.
No, we didn't learn that. We knew that, but it still happened.
You don't tell him what to do. He's his own man. We learned that Shock shouldn't be what's it called?
Left
Gaslit
alone.
for his healing potions.
He got a
Poor
healer's
Shock.
kit in return.
That's true. He did.
A net loss.
All right, good night.
Yeah, night everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for the game.
Yeah,
See y'all
sure.
Sunday.
Yep.
Looking up the drift globe to see what the fuck it does here.
Basically, you're going to get light, and occasionally you can do daylight with it.
Yeah.
What's the difference between light and daylight?
Daylight is massively bright.
And it could harm undead and stuff like that.
Vampires.
Oh, really? Is
And
it actual daylight?
Yes.
yeah, it's the spell daylight.
It's 3rd level spell, so yeah, it's pretty powerful.
Especially
And
at this level.
I believe it can counter darkness spell.
Yep.
Ooh. I'm like trying to think of like I don't have a lot of like shit to do too outside of fucking vicious mockery sometimes. So I'm like curious to be like, yeah, all right, I want to freaking fly right in the Boulet's face.
Well, I'm happy with myself tonight. I did good.
Yeah, no, I think everyone did really good tonight. Everyone was on point.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty interesting.
Hopefully it's not busy tonight. I'm gonna hop on Goddamn hell divers. And
While you're at work.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, I guess for now.
Lou, if I'm making this thing floating, can like enemies attack it and destroy it, or
Probably it's not invulnerable. They generally won't unless there's some advantage, or at least
right?
like intelligent opponents might if it's like revealing them.
Disadvantaging them, yeah.
But generally things won't attack it unless they get freaked out by it, like animals.
Don't mind light.
The boule will just eat it.
I like try. I've been trying to like.
Feeling.
Yeah, right. I've been trying to like, because I got 2 spellcasters. Is like look up or think of more like creative ways to use some of the spells or items that we have. Things that
Yeah.
unique situations pop up. So the command spell, Lou, has a lot of like
Nuance.
and versatility to it. So, like, if I end up using it and succeeding against somebody and telling them to like doff their armor, like that's not technically like I'm not